Metalhead Podcast. Metalhead Podcast. Go.
Hello and welcome to the Metalheads Podcast. My name is George.
This is Jay.
This is Will.
This is John.
This is Matt.
And we are joined today by the guys in Slaghead. Would you please introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band?
I'm Steven, and I'm the vocalist.
I'm Andrew. I'm the drummer.
And I'm Jaron. I'm the guitarist.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
You guys are from Virginia as well, but you're a little further down than Will and John. Whereabouts are you?
Oh, we're down in Hampton.
Hampton Roads, Virginia.
Cool.
So are you guys in the Hampton Roads area, or are you actually in the city of Hampton?
We're from the city of Hampton.
Yeah.
Okay. I spent 3 years down in Norfolk area.
Gotcha.
Sorry to hear
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you go to
what a shit town.
do you go to that? What is that? The Nova Room or something like that, or Norva, or
The Norva.
Yeah.
the Norva?
That's not a bad
It's a
thing.
great venue.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
is.
I
I
haven't
like
been there, but I always see about bands going there, and I'm like, it's just a little too far away.
I've been there a few times. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Well, let's kind of jump in and start talking about the band a little bit. We had, first off, just to tell you guys, I had found your record late last year, and I think it's probably the latest entry I've ever made into my top, 25 last year. Did we do 25 this year, or was it 20?
Yeah. Jay found you guys, and he told me about you. And you literally slipped in the day before we did the episode. I was like, slide him right in there. You know,
it's a good
25, but
record.
at least it's on there, right?
Thank you so much, Matt. Seriously.
And
Yeah, we dig it. So first off, we want to talk about the record a little bit, where you recorded it, how you recorded it. But let's talk about how the band came together too. And your name, I think, is a bit of a unique name. So maybe talk about how you came up with your name as well. I know I gave you 4 questions
yeah,
there. But
just start with one of them.
Oh,
I'll try and keep track here. Well, the band name comes from a Norman Spinrad novel called He Walked Among Us. It's a nickname the main character has for the people of our time. He claims to be a comedian from the future that he uses to make fun of us. It's a derogatory term.
Comedian from the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a hell of a cool book.
Bunch of slagheads.
Yeah,
More or
yeah.
less, yeah.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
So let's see. As far as how we started, I'm not sure how to answer that one.
Well, you and I were introduced by a mutual friend.
Yeah, and we started jamming together. About 4 years ago now?
Yeah, I think it was 4. We started off. We wanted to be a traditional doom band. And if you've heard the album, we started off writing.
The first song was Proxima. So we were missing the mark pretty early on,
Yeah.
trying to be traditional doom.
Yeah, well, we played it a lot slower at the time
Yeah.
and tried to be doom at first.
that was
eight-
one of the singles you released before the album dropped, right?
Yes. Yeah. And then ADHD kicked in, and a love of weird time signatures,
Yeah.
and we missed the mark on being a traditional doom band.
Yeah, Encyclopedia Metallum lists you as a sludge band, but I don't really think that quite fits either.
It doesn't, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say you got to call yourself something. We decided on progressive sludge.
Progressive
I was going to
stuff.
say progressive sludge or progressive black sludge, because the vocals are kind of a screechy
Yeah.
black metal, which was the first thing that caught me.
Yeah, it's right on that verge between black metal and death metal, and
But it's not really fast, so it's kind of doomy.
Yeah, I looked at it as progressive, blackish, deathish.
You know, it's funny. I was thinking
Sludgish,
it was
doomish.
It was actually while I was listening to the album earlier today, and I thought it was funny that whenever there's a piece of music that we listen to and we're trying to shoehorn it into some sort of style, we're like, well, it's black metal, but it's not really quite black metal, so it's progressive black metal, or it's progressive death metal. And so progressive has become this modifier that we just kind of tack onto things because it's like not quite that. So it's progressive.
Well, I feel like there's the slightest pinch of Mastodon in some of your chord structures. And I don't know if you guys are Mastodon fans at all, but and I would refer to the older good Mastodon records.
Yeah, we're all big Mastodon fans.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
We're sort of disappointed in them right now, but yeah, I hear a little bit in there. So and I would call especially the first one a sort of progressive sludge record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first one for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I might be way off base on something, but is this a concept record? I don't have the lyrics or anything, or
It
all
is,
this.
it is.
Okay, all right.
It's the first. It's the first.
It's the first of a 3-album series.
Well, that's
Okay.
not ambitious.
Can you run through the concept for us a little bit? I have to tell you that much was. I'm glad I was right on my guess, but it seemed to me it was a concept record with no lyrics whatsoever in hand. So, tell us about the concept a little bit.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's a very loose concept because there's on each of the albums there will be, or on the first album, right, that we have, there's
One directly related
Yeah.
to the running story song.
the rest are. I mean, there's a whole bunch of like literary references, and they're like
Yeah.
the rest of the songs do have their own narrative structure. But you know the whole overarching.
Yeah,
like,
when he
storyline.
explains it makes more sense.
Yeah, you gotta listen to him.
I still wrap my head around it sometimes, and I'm just like, "What's going on?" But he's got it all planned out, I think. So
What do you want me to say?
If this is like Game of Thrones and you're not really sure how it ends, I'm out of here.
No. It actually ends on the album you've already heard. The title track of Thanatonaut is the main character of the trilogy dying.
Which, by the way, is the name of the album. I don't think that's popped up yet.
That's the first
Yep,
time we've heard it
Thanatonaut.
pronounced.
And pronounce it again.
Thanatonaught. It's from Greek roots. It would mean explorer of death.
I was going to ask what it meant.
Nice.
Yep.
Hitting
explorer
all my
of death.
questions before I ask him.
So, the title track of this one is actually the main character dying, and the whole album is loosely around the concept of entropy and death. The next album, which we're hoping to have out next year, will be Chrononaut, Explorer of Time.
Is this like an Elric Moorcock kind of out of sequence kind of thing?
Not exactly. He the main character dies while tripping backwards in time on an alien psychedelic.
All right.
So it's backwards, but with a purpose, I guess.
right.
I couldn't be happier by everything you're telling me.
So there definitely is a prog influence then if you're talking about psychedelics already.
Oh yeah. And then the third album is going to get the most into the main character with his backstory and him in the far future when this takes place, finding the first 2 albums and trying to find a way out of dying.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. Are the lyrics somewhere on one of your pages or
Yeah,
something?
I was going to say, Jay, you might want to take a look at Bandcamp. They're all there for you.
Well, I think they have the lyrics for the singles. I didn't see the lyrics for when you click on the main album. I didn't see the lyrics.
That's where I'm at. I literally been.
But if you
I'm
look at
looking-
the 2 singles, singles that came out before,
Singles.
I believe they're there on.
I'm looking at all the lyrics right now for the album myself.
Fuck you, John.
You click on the.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome. There's a link on there. It says lyrics next to each song.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
I remember typing them all in the bank.
Lyrics. Understood. Okay. Sorry, John. Okay. No. Oh, wow. I could have been so much more prepared, but I'm enjoying hearing the story in any case.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hey Jay, I only know that because I looked today because I was like, I wonder what this song's about.
Well, who writes? Are you guys all writing?
He's all lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics are me.
Okay.
Songwriting process group effort.
Yeah.
I don't mind telling you that "Children of Decay" was one of my favorite songs of the year last year. It was a great song, man.
Burning Sky.
Thank you.
Burning Sky, yeah, that's a good one too, George.
I'm big on Burning Sky myself.
Yeah. So how did Steven and the bass player come into the fold?
Oh, the bass player is actually my cousin, and I was living with him at the time, and we.
Nepotism. Nice.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
We couldn't find a bassist, and he owned a bass, and like kind of looked around on it, and we were like, "Do you want to be in a band?"
And
said, yeah.
he
Yeah.
probably made the fastest progress I've ever watched a musician make within the course of a few months getting ready to play in this band. It was a remarkable thing to see.
Yeah, I've played bass in another death metal band, and
What's the name of the band?
Vomit Stain. Yeah,
So good.
Oh,
So-
that's right.
and so I play bass in a touring death metal band, and just seeing him progress on the bass, like it's crazy. He's just as good as me, I think, in a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things in the Slaghead catalog that I can't play that he can just run circles around. It's really cool seeing how he's progressed in the short time he's been doing it. So
Sorry, I just want to back up. It was Vomit Stain?
yeah, Vomit Stain.
Okay. All right.
It's,
Sorry, you said
like
it very
really-
fast. I was like,
yeah.
wait, is that like some sort of German word or what?
No,
Vamistang.
Vomit Stain?
that's the other band I play with when I'm not with these guys. So
That's on Bandcamp too, isn't it? I think I listened to it.
Yeah, plug it. So
Yeah.
whoever's listening, you'll want to check that out too.
What was that, Matt?
it is.
I just have to say I love the name Slaghead, but any name that has vomit in it is amazing to me.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah. So Casey's your cousin.
Yeah.
So he's in the band, and then I joined because they came to me about 2 years ago trying to record this album, and probably like a couple days before they came to the studio, they fired their singer
Yeah.
for reasons, and then
Reasons.
so,
Gotta
So
love those
we-
reasons.
You know what? Reasons usually come into it.
so anyways, they
Professional disagreements.
right, yeah, exactly, professional disagreements.
Professional
So
disagreements.
So they came in to record the album, and so the drum track. So what we did was we recorded all of it in my studio, which is 2 rooms in my house, and I record a lot of local bands out of here. And so they came to me, thinking like, okay, well, we're gonna work with Steven to record this album. We tracked it live in my drum room, and the drum takes that we got from that ended up making it to the album. We eventually overdubbed guitars and bass later, but we got about halfway through the recording process. They were still looking for a singer. It didn't look like the album was going to go anywhere, just because it had been stagnant for so long. No one had been working on it. So I was just like, hey, let me do vocals on this record so I can get you guys out the door and you guys can move on to better things and actually get out there and get this album out, because I really believed in it and it sounded really good. And so I started practicing with the band to prepare for the studio, to do my vocals.
And we didn't want to let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I've been in the band ever since. I didn't expect to be a full-time member, but I couldn't say no to the gig. The music's too good, and I had to stick around. So
Yeah.
That's awesome,
So-
man. That's a great way to come together. And by the way, you did a great job on the sound and production of the record too.
So
Thank you.
how long ago was the tracking done before it sat around? I mean, was it like, a year ago or 2 years ago?
2.5 years
It
ago.
was like 2.5 years
yeah,
ago.
it took us about 2.5 years to finish this.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
I think it was early 2016 we did the
Yeah, it
tracking.
was February of 2016.
Yeah,
that
February
we started
2016 we
tracking.
started, and then we finished we officially finished in September of 2017,
Okay.
and then
Right on.
we released it 2 months later. So
Do you guys have a favorite song on the album?
Being the drummer, my favorite's The Tower.
Mhm.
It's just the heaviest. It's got a lot of the most complex stuff going on. It's in 5/4, which is always really fun to play. So yeah, I think The Tower definitely.
I'd go with the title track. It's long, it's varied, it's just a lot of fun to go through. I don't get bored playing that song ever.
me personally, I would say Behold a Pale Ship is my favorite. It's the most fun to sing. There's a lot of different parts I get to do, a lot of different affects I get to recreate, and it's a lot of fun to sing. So
Well, that's pretty cool. George, you and I have named the songs that we kind of like on this, and they've all named their favorite song, and not one of them are the same, which I think says a lot of. No, but I think it says a lot about the quality of the record, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's
There
cool.
isn't just a standout track that everybody's like, that's the one.
Yeah,
That's cool to hear from me,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, definitely. Thank you.
Hey, so
Yeah,
we're
I'm-
all
I'm a fan of Proxima, but one of the things I did like about it is that it's not like it's 10 tracks of 8-minute long songs. Like it varies from like 3 minutes to 7 minutes. Like they're digestible. And one of the things that we talk about quite a bit is like you can get Bell Witch, you can have an hour plus of music, or you could have other bands where it's like, okay, here's 1.5 minutes of music, but you have like, weirdly enough, to me it seemed like an old school sort of style where it's like okay, this song's 3 minutes. The song's 4 minutes. Like, we have one 7-minute song, but it's not so long that it's tiresome.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah,
That's one
sure.
of the things that I like about it. You don't get tired of it.
We're going to be
Thank
talking later about some albums that are incredibly long.
Right.
So, one of the things we never do is talk about how long a song is going to be when we're writing it.
Exactly.
We're really careful not to discuss that. We just let songs be as long as they need to be, and if that's longer, if that's shorter, I don't give half a
But
shit.
we do cut songs. That's one of the things we will do. I think we've cut a little bit out of some stuff, but
Once or
Like-
twice, but
Like
that's,
you thought you needed to tighten it up or something, so you're like,
Yeah,
let's take
exactly.
Okay, yeah.
this doesn't fit here. You cut it
but
out,
we're,
use it for
we're
something
never
else.
aiming for a certain length of song
Yeah, no,
at
no.
any point in time.
We don't sit down and say we want 5 minutes here and 7 minutes.
Unlike
Can you guys do me a big favor? Next time Iron Maiden wants to record a record, can you guys go in the studio with them and like, hey, you need to cut half the shit out?
Empire of the Clouds is a great song. I was going to say,
Angel and the Gambler.
was that?
Dude, that book of
You didn't
Souls
like
is
Angel and the Gambler with their 9 choruses and whatever that is.
I was going to say it's not like the Monolith album, the new one, where every song is 7 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was a bit strange.
Literally?
Literally, there's 7 songs and they're all 7 minutes, so it's a 49-minute album.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Probably some
I bet
some
they have some
occult
sort of-
thing we don't understand.
Yeah,
here.
they've got some occult explanation for that. There's this whole
That's
thing
right.
with sevens.
Yeah.
That's what's that.
So, what music influenced the evolution of the Slaghead sound?
And just what you guys like too.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said you started off sort of doomy, and then it's kind of sludgy, and so, when you started the band, what was your
The Melvins.
Oh, right on.
When we first started the band, absolutely, the Melvins was the most discussed band in the room.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
actually, I think the second, the very first thing we were like, oh, we need to cover that song. It was Crowbar.
Yeah.
So that was that. In the beginning, we were like, yeah, we want to sound like the Melvins. There's some Crowbar in there. But I think over time, it just we moved. Like you said, Mastodon is a big influence for a lot of us.
Cynic,
Cynic,
for
very
sure.
much.
Sure. Let me
Um,
ask you this: you're Melvins fans. Do you like
all of it.
George? What's the offshoot? No, what's the offshoot of the Melvins, George?
Big
That
business.
Big business. Are you guys big
Yeah.
business fans?
I like Big Business well
I'm
enough.
familiar with
The
it.
last 2 records were really good. But in any
Yeah.
case, I digressed.
But no, the first album they did with those dudes, AC Nihil Animal, is probably my favorite Melvins record. That was
Right
incredible.
on.
The twin drum sets were just fucking heavy.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Houdini.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as for the evolution of the sound, I speaking on the end of the drums is I'm actually never really thought I'd get into a metal band because I've had some formal training on the drums, but it's all in funk and jazz and stuff like that. So a lot of my favorite drummers are Steve Copeland, and of course Neil Peart and stuff like that. So I think a lot of the weird stuff and proggy influences came from more of the funk jazz stuff. So trying to put that into metal, I think that's probably where on the Burning Sky, that kind of off time syncopated, kind of a Latin feel drum. So that's what that's probably where I pulled a lot of that influence from. It's more proggy, old school drummers.
I regret there was a point, and I won't be able to find it, but there was one thing that you do on the record, you in particular, and it's this really kind of cool thing you do with a ride cymbal in one of the songs, and I meant to pick it out of the exact spot so I could say, hey, at 3:30, or you know what I mean, on such and such a song.
Yeah.
But it'll do no good since I didn't write it down. But
I appreciate the thanks for pointing stuff out. That's what I like. A lot of drums, especially they like a lot more of the black metal scene, and I can listen to it. But if I'm going to listen to something really appreciate it, I pick out the drums on a lot of the albums I listen to, and that's why I'm not a huge fan of a lot of black metal because it's just blast beat.
He says that, but every time I play black metal around him, he's like, "This is good. What is this?"
No,
it's just an
I can
idea.
listen to it. I can listen to it, but it's not like I'm going to sit down and oh, that was cool what he did. So that's what I try to do in what I write is try to throw in stuff that people will pick out and be like, that was cool, or that was really clever what you're doing, on just the cymbals here, or just moving back and forth from the cymbals and the snare, something like that.
Do you give crap to bands that use drum machines?
You should.
As you probably should.
No, feel free. We're not getting ready to let you know we have a drum machine band going on.
No.
It depends on how it's implemented. If you're going to throw a drum machine on and just use that as a primary thing, like that's all you're using, the drummer's not really doing much else, that's a little bit.
I think they're more talking about things like Agoraphoric Nosebleed, where it's just straight on the drum.
Exactly.
Oh, no. Oh, then, that's not my thing.
Yeah, but I'm friends with the guys in Agoraphobic, and
I thought you were going to say this story.
Well, I'm friends with both of them, and the point being is that they know it's tongue in cheek because Dave Whitty, who is the drummer in Municipal Waste, when he was at the Metal and Beer Fest last year, he got his picture with the drum machine from Agoraphobic Nosebleed.
Very nice. Very nice.
And he's like, and Richard Johnson, who's one of the lead singers, he's like, yeah, like it was all tongue in cheek. Like they know.
Yeah, if you're self-aware,
they know it's a drum machine. It's not like they're trying to fake it out or anything like that. So I guess there's different ways to look at it. I guess, and I'm trying to defend my friends in Agoraphobic Nosebleed. And at the same time, is like, look, we know it's a drum machine. We're not trying to hide anything. It's a drum machine because we want a drum machine. And there's other people who use a drum machine when they're recording.
What about Godflesh? They use a drum machine, don't they?
Was it Rings of Saturn?
I wouldn't know.
And then you can go down the rabbit hole. Okay, you use triggers, you can go down the rabbit hole.
Well, just on last episode, we had Gage from Nyramarth on, and he used drum machines on his album, and personally, I mean, I don't sit around trying to discern one from the other, but I wouldn't have guessed had I not known.
As a producer, I would say my favorite album that uses drum machines would be 666 International by Dot Heimsgard.
Oh yeah.
George.
Oh man, you gotta say Dot Heimsgard.
I love that album.
MDF
I know
this spring.
I know it's a controversial record for some people, but I love that record. I think it's, it opened up a lot of doors for me. You can do this, you can do that. Because if they can do it, all bets are off, right? Because there's a lot of it that just sounds really terrible, but but there's a lot of it that it just works and it's great. And there's something really raw about it.
I think it's cool if you take a drum machine and mutate it and make it ugly and intentionally but if you're using a drum machine and trying to pass it off as a person as if nope we have a drummer, then it's kind of weak.
All I give a fuck about is are the songs good. That's all I give a shit about. If you use a drum machine, if you don't, are the songs good. That's all I give a shit about.
Right, the song is key, but
I'm gonna go off on my summoning rant again, guys.
Yeah, the drummer is over there like, shut up. Can we talk about something else, please?
But
I do have something else, which is your artwork on the album cover.
Oh,
Moonroot. Who's this? Is this one of you guys, or did you actually have somebody do the cover?
Moonroot is a guy we found on Facebook. He lives in the Czech Republic, and he does these fantastic hand paintings. And he works with a lot of science fiction novelists, some other bands who would be similar to us, like Black Metal and Sludge. He does logos. He's just a great dude who puts out some awesome work, and
beautiful.
He's very, very talented with acrylic paints, and he just goes to town and that cover was a hand painted piece he did, and we commissioned it from him.
You can look forward to more art from him on the next show.
I was going to say. It definitely you can tell it's hand painted. And my question was going to be is that part watercolors and something else, because there's a fade in it in some places where it looks like it was almost watercolors.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure exactly what all the mediums he used was, but I know he loves using acrylic paints. So
I'm coming out as a moron right now. And
wait, you're coming out?
Yeah, I'm coming out. Will. Watch out! I take large steps.
We all knew already, Jay. Okay.
I just noticed that Slaghead turned upside down is Slaghead.
Ooh, it's an what do you call it? Ambigram.
Ambergris, yeah.
That is pretty cool. Well done, Jen.
Yeah, that's always fun. The first time we got our logo shirts made, we just have black shirts with our logos on the front, and so I think it was you. It's just one of us. We got the box, and he opens up the box and says, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Oh, what? We just spent $200 on it. What's wrong?" It's like, the logo's upside down.
I did it all over again. I did it all over again with the discs when we got the albums in, because I saw the logo is right side up, but the album title's upside down, and I'm freaking the fuck out for it.
Never get told.
It doesn't.
Nice.
What do that logo?
Yeah, the girl I'm dating is an artist, and she did the logo as well, and she also did the art for our other shirts as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we need to get a merch post.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, are the merch is not on the page, I guess?
Now coming soon to the interwebs, but we sell them at our shows. So
Right on.
Excellent.
So how about that? How often are you getting out there and playing? Speaking
I
of
would play
shows.
about like twice a month usually.
2-3 times a month usually, yeah.
You getting to open to some bands coming through? You open for some bands, or is it largely you just go out and play a show with bands in your area?
Bit of both, a bit of getting out of
Yeah.
the area. It really just depends. We're playing Fredericksburg tomorrow night with Illuvion, Second Guard, The Architect's Hand.
Where are you playing at Fredericksburg?
It's
Rec
called
Center?
it's called the Rec Room.
Rec Room.
Shit.
Yeah.
Could almost go.
We've
Have you
Come
guys
out.
played DC at all? DC area?
We should.
yeah, we really need.
No,
to.
we have not
We have
played
not yet, no.
played DC
Well,
yet.
Well, I know a guy who books shows at a brewery out there.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That's
we
that's
can sit
Will.
down and play.
It's Will.
That's me. Hi.
You go.
Hi.
Hi.
I would love to
Um,
come out for sure. We're
Definitely.
definitely trying to be playing out of town more often.
Yeah. Well, I work at a brewery, and we book shows at the brewery. In fact, they're like 2 times a week almost at this point, sometimes. And so yeah, we
Yeah,
just
well, you're
had,
getting some names though too. Will, you're getting some cool bands. Will's really got
yeah.
a bunch
Look,
of
the
bands that we like.
Skull. We just had the Skull play there.
That's
Yeah.
a nice. That's a
I've
good
heard
band
good
name.
things. I've heard good things about their shows.
I haven't heard it. That's a good band name though. Just straightforward.
Well, it's the old school Trouble.
From
Old school
Chicago.
band Trouble from Chicago, and they reformed as a Skull.
You'd actually like them. They're an early doom band.
Yeah. If you don't know them, then you should know them. Um,
There you go.
yeah, we got a bunch of like Iron Reagan played there. We got Temple of Voids coming up. We
Yeah.
got Conan
Nice.
playing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Will, that's Temple of Void was my biggest misfire from my list. I have listened to that so much since the year turned over, and so I'm fucked now. I can't go back.
Yeah, we can't go back.
Should have been on my
I
list.
did a list. I forgot half a dozen records I wished had been on it.
It's
Yeah.
easy to do. Yeah.
There were
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many good albums this year.
Yeah. It was a good year.
Anyway, the point being is, gentlemen, if you ever want to play up in the DC area, hit me up. We book shows at the Atlas Brewworks Brewery in Northeast DC all the time.
Okay, very cool.
Very, very.
You're
Yeah.
hearing from us on that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can find Will on Grinder.
Yeah.
You guys. So you were talking about the
Big
second
Will,
record and the.
Ivy City, Big Will,
Yeah, that's
Anacostia, Glory Hole, Big Will. I'm
Mexican cartwheel.
Big Will.
Yeah, did you? When do you think you get that second part of the trilogy out?
The goal is 2019.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably late 2019.
Yeah. Hopefully.
That's the game plan.
What did we want to talk about EP?
Yeah, we're also trying to have an EP out by the end of this year.
Nice.
Tell us about it.
We're writing
I mean, maybe that was it, but I mean,
There you go. It
split or just like yourself EP?
would be just us, and I think we're working on something that would be not at all part of any of the storyline that we're working on with the trilogy.
No, it's
I think 4 or 5 songs we're trying to do.
We have like a loose idea for what
Yeah.
we're gonna do with it.
we're starting on some songs.
yeah.
We've been pretty heavy on writing lately.
Oh yeah.
So
Cool.
That way we just want to do something that was outside the story because we keep having ideas, but they don't always fit into
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
So.
The 598 EP. Is that one too old?
what?
Metallica.
The old Metallica thing.
oh, that's why I didn't know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it's not
God, we're
598.
old.
Yeah. We don't like sucky music.
I'm sorry.
We were born after the Black. Were you born after the Black Album?
Yeah, when were you guys?
When did that
roughly
come out?
91?
90,
Yeah, you were
91.
then.
I was born before it
I
then.
was born in 91.
Jeez.
I was born in 90. I was born in 91.
All right, guys. Look,
89.
So
if you don't know, if you think Metallica sucks since you were born, yes, that's true.
You're right.
They do suck.
I can appreciate a lot of their, especially a lot of the early stuff. But
The
it's not
older
like-
stuff is absolutely fucking amazing.
The only
And-
thrash band
And
I like.
then they sucked.
You know, there was an Apple TV, or not Apple, Apple Music commercial on earlier tonight. And they like flashed through the Master of Puppets album cover. And I said something to my wife, and I was like, oh, there's a Master of Puppets thing on there. And she's like, what's that? And I was like, well, it's the biggest selling. And I was like, no, it's not the biggest selling. Well, it's the most popular. It wasn't the most popular. Okay, it was the best album that any real Metallica fan is going to like.
You know, by the way, one of you guys just said that you can. What did you say? You can. I think you said I can appreciate that or something. I can appreciate.
Yeah,
all
I
the time.
can appreciate a lot of the older stuff. But
I just want you to know that's what you tell your grandfather when he's watching a Marx Brothers movie. You're like, no, Grandpa, I can appreciate that.
You shut your whore mouth. The Marx Brothers are amazing.
No, I'm a huge
You're
Marx
just
Brothers. I'm a Marx
wrong
Brothers
about
fan.
that.
I
You're
can see the
wrong.
value in it.
We're just making fun of
I can
ourselves
see
because we're
why.
old.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to hear you're a Marx Brothers fan because I'm a huge Marx Brothers fan.
Jay, what kind of tea are you drinking?
Ah, fucking will. For what it's worth, I just ate. If I drink beer now, I'm
No,
not gonna
no,
use it.
It's late enough
What
in
tea
California.
are
You
you
can start drinking. Come
I
on.
know it's just water.
It's a green.
That's why I'm drinking my own. It's
You're drinking your own
it's
what?
very sterile.
That's just efficient.
Yeah, I mean it's sterile. So.
Yeah, right.
You
Hello,
can drink it.
Dune.
You can survive on it.
George. You had a question before Will decided to accost me.
Yeah, I wanted to circle back to talk about the local scene down there. Is there much of a metal scene in your area? And aside from that, you know, are there any other bands in the area that you like or would recommend?
Y'all, this is all you want.
I'd say there's definitely a growing scene down here
Yeah,
over the
for
last
sure.
few
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, there's always been one. It just kind of comes and goes with how invested people are in it. So, like it was really big in the early 2000s with a lot of like hardcore bands.
There's still
and,
a good hardcore scene in here.
Well, now it's kind of like we're seeing a lot more deathcore and death metal and punk and grind. But
Some really good ones too.
Yeah,
Murder and Ancient Torture Techniques
Yeah,
for
Murder's
Grind are
really
both
good.
fantastic.
and
Um,
then in the death metal scene, there's my band, and then there's some other ones like Rotten. They sound like death. They're really cool. I recorded them too.
Archaebeast.
Yep,
I haven't
Archaebeast
heard
is
of
really
these
cool.
yet.
I like them. I like them a lot.
But there's a pretty good local scene between like the Virginia Beach area and all the way up to the Richmond area. That whole stretch of road.
I was
That's
just going to
kinda
ask if you do the Richmond thing.
Yeah, Richmond
Yeah,
and
we played them.
Love
between
Richmond.
on Interstate 64 between Richmond and Virginia Beach. That's kind of where the scene is. It's that those two cities and everything in between. Everyone kind of comes and goes between the two cities. And but I mean, Richmond has its own style, and like Norfolk has its own style of like what's in and stuff. But like, but there's tons of places to go see live music, and I'm constantly surprised about how many bands I never knew about. You know, even just locally, it's pretty crazy. Everybody, it seems, has a band down here. So
I think the only band I know that I'm aware of down there is Freedom Hawk.
Are they
Yes.
still?
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
know. They're not super active, probably, but
Yeah,
No,
but I've heard of it for sure. So,
did you? Go
They're
ahead.
from the Virginia Beach area, so
Yeah.
that's the only band I know from that area besides you guys.
What are some of the records you guys liked last year? You mentioned that you made a list.
Man,
Oh,
you've been stealing my
goodness.
questions all night, Jay.
On my way out, I'm one step ahead of you, buddy.
I'm
It's
not
all
gonna
right.
be
Well, that
able
was
to
my
find
last one,
those.
so go for it.
My favorite album of the year was probably the new Leprous,
Melina.
I goddamn adored that record.
John's nodding and like, yes.
Yeah, it
Keep-
was so
keep going.
All right,
very
so
good.
what
Continue.
metal albums did you like last year?
Still more metal than Clutch.
Oh,
What's
It's fighting words.
I miss it when you used to record when we were here together, John.
Well, you can just tell me to come over and I'll come over.
Wow. I got my in-laws here tonight. That's my
I know, that's why I stayed home.
See,
All right, man. Why don't you ask one of your? Oh, go ahead. Maybe you're gonna name a couple more records.
Dune, the Dune album. What was that called? Roxas or something like that.
That was the DVNE.
Yeah,
I got that. That was
I thought
good.
that was absolutely fabulous. The New Elder was, of course, really good.
I wasn't well. I
It
don't
wasn't
think
as good as Lore, but
No.
it's Elder. It's still.
I don't think it was
wasn't-
as good as Lore either.
Nah, I doubt they'll touch Lore again. That album was.
Yeah, but a lot of people freaked out over it. I remember when it came out, people were going to be like record of the year right here, even though
I didn't get it.
couldn't.
It was just kind
I
of
couldn't
boring.
connect with it the way I did the last one. Yeah.
That's how I felt. I don't think it was boring, but it was just it was like the same thing.
Yeah,
that
it
they
wasn't
did on the last-
bad. It just was like,
Lore grabs you from that first tapping lead. I mean,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
grabs you from the very beginning and it doesn't let you go. And this one didn't do that. It was still a really good record.
Yeah, agreed.
I liked Bell Witch a lot.
Yeah, well, we had mixed reactions to that, but I loved Four Phantoms. It was my favorite record of that year, and then this one, I mean, obviously it's a challenging record, and I did like it, but we also all agreed that it requires a lot of you, you know.
It does, yeah.
But I had the good fortune to see them this year too, and they did it live, and it was great. So.
And it had the best album artwork I've ever
Oh,
seen.
dude.
that was our
album
number one
artwork
artwork
is
last year.
perfect.
We did
All
a top
time.
five. We did top five artworks this year just because of that record, because we all wanted a chance to say this fucking record covers rules. You know?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Didn't
That was the
didn't
first thing we
Ordos-
noticed about it.
Didn't the Ordos album come out?
Yeah, Houses of the Dead from Yeah, that was last year.
So
That album was
good
perfect.
record.
The
when
new
I
Mortal
pitched Slaghead to these guys, because we all find so much stuff that it's hard to get through the noise and get somebody to listen to one. But I said I think if you like Ordos, you'll like these guys, even though you're not deeply Ordos like, but we love that
Thank
record.
God.
Some of us.
I thought it was
Yeah,
fabulous.
it did not charm George.
I
Will and I were.
Jay and I
okay.
were big fans of the last Ordos records, and
Mm.
even though George says he told us about it first,
did.
we heard about it from
Are you
John.
sure about that?
I am. I
But
went
we
back
heard-
and found the
I remember
episode
hearing
that
about
I
it
said
from
it
John.
It was one of the first.
Found the episode.
I
It
love
was
this.
one of the first things
I
Ted
love
Meadow
this.
did up last year.
I love this so
Yeah.
much. I bought it on vinyl from
Sorry.
Sweden.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'd probably.
Sweden's
if I
got-
wasn't broke. I'd probably do the same.
Sweden's got more than a few really cool sludge bands. Have you checked out Kong?
KONG.
Oh.
Yeah.
KONGH.
Oh yeah. That's duh.
Yeah, they're a good time.
They're pretty awesome.
The other one from last year I'd really like to mention.
Didn't Artificial Brain
So-
put on the record?
Well, yeah, Artificial Brain was of course amazing.
Hmm.
But no, Morcobot from Italy. I've been a huge fan of for a really
Yes.
long time. They're one of my bigger influences.
Spell that one.
It's just a
MORKOBOT.
drummer
know.
and two bassists, instrumental, and their new album I thought was absolutely fantastic. They finally,
This is the first album with Jacopo.
no, it was their second, but they
Okay.
really found a way to bring in his playing and take it in some more
How did
some
you
tighter
do that?
directions.
Yeah. How did you do that?
On the
Sorry, they just flashed Morcobot on the screen.
You know how
Skype.
they did it, Will? Because they're not old like us.
Yeah. We're like, what?
so
Can
in
you see
on
me?
the bottom.
Do I need to get? Wait, can you see me now?
Bottom right hand corner, there's a little thing you can open conversation, and then you can type something, and then when you're done, you hit it again, and it closes.
We'll do it again. I didn't see it, but it sounded like it was cool.
Oh, maybe
All right, so-
that's just new, because we've done the conversation thing before. It just never showed
See,
up
and he's doing
on the
he's
screen
doing
like
it well.
that.
Yeah, so you in the normal type chat thing, you can just type stuff, say hi, and then on our screen it'll say what we said.
Neat.
Oh, fucking shit. Well, I don't know about you guys, but my life just got 20% better.
Yeah.
No, see, I'm
Is that
older
because
than
of the
every.
Morcobot album or the app feature?
You know, all of it. All of it. I feel like that's the only way we'll learn is talking to young folks like yourselves.
Yeah, see, Jay, you got to be my age where you just say that's just too much multitasking. I'll stick to just sitting here and talking into a mic.
I'm gonna
I think
continue
no.
to
When you're old
write
like you, John, you
letters.
just say
I figured change.
it's a change.
So have you guys looked up the word slag in the Urban Dictionary? I kind of mentioned it before, but no one heard me. But
I'm slightly familiar. With
I
the
did
term
once.
slag.
I did once actually, and because I was trying to figure out what a slag was before I knew about the book.
I thought it was like leftover like metal from like.
But yeah, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's a British term for.
there's a couple things.
Yeah, it's stony waste matter separated from metals during the smelting.
Yeah,
of ore.
when you make a steel, whatever carbon source you're going to use is going to have some impurities, and when you build it with iron, it's the impurities.
Yeah, but I'm looking in the Urban Dictionary now, and I think what Will wants you desperately to know is that in the Slag Dictionary, it's an
There's
it's
a military
an
aspect
individual,
of this, and there's a European dirty war aspect of it.
Yeah.
an individual who cares not for relationships beyond the realm of the sexual. Oh, okay. A
Oh,
slag.
sweet for Aerosmith, apparently. I
Oh.
didn't even realize.
Well done, sir.
You know, like a
All right.
slag of molten lava, like if you have an explosively formed projectile,
Oh.
like blowing through your tank, the molten projectile, the shape charge, which inverts itself and blows through the tank,
Yeah.
is called a slag.
Hey, Will.
Basically, it's molten lava. That's
Hey,
right.
Will?
It's just phosphorus, isn't it?
Hey, Will.
Yes,
You
sir.
just said a foreign projectile. Is that code for something else?
In the Marines, everything's code for that.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't know.
Yep.
I didn't know this was a cam show
I'm
too.
retired now.
Yeah. Georgie, you
Yeah,
must
I did
have
before.
some more questions there since we've been stepping all over your questions.
No, you this
You
is
did
the
them all,
first time
Jake.
that like almost all of them have been gotten to before. Either the band brought them up or you got them ahead of time. So cheers to you.
Nailed it. I read your mind. Well, I don't know
Anything
that
else that you guys want to tell us exactly about the band?
what's coming up,
Shameless
what's going on.
plugs, everything.
Yeah, where people can get your stuff.
We should say that.
How do you spell it?
yeah,
Is there a space
the
between
album's
Slag
up
and
on-
Head? Like everything.
That's all one word. We're up on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Bandcamp. Made it really easy to find. There's actually a video for Children of Decay y'all mentioned earlier up on YouTube.
Oh, I did not know that.
We'll
It's
have to
not
check that
YouTube,
out.
Jay.
You guys sticking around, aren't you?
Yeah,
You guys on
absolutely.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah, we're on Facebook.
We should.
We have a Twitter. I've never updated it.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect for us.
awesome.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we're.
Well, I would say update it because we'll probably tag you after this. So
Yeah, when we post it,
Will do.
we'll tag
Yeah.
the Facebook and maybe the
Gotcha.
Twitter. I don't know.
yeah, we get a fair amount of listeners, so there should be some traffic coming.
yeah,
your
there's
way.
like 5 or 6 truckers out there.
Score one for the old
Right.
guys. We use Twitter and they don't.
Appreciate that. Yeah, true.
Nice.
Or maybe
Yeah, I
Twitter's
don't
on.
think none of us use it, do we?
Not
Nah,
much.
yeah.
I have an Instagram, but I think it's under Slaghead Drummer, but I think I have 5 pictures on there. And it's all
Right.
drum related, so
One of each of your drums.
Well, now that you know,
that's pretty much all it is.
now that you know that we don't have our act together.
Yeah.
Oh, no. After that thing you just did on the Skype, trust me, there's nothing you could ever do to make
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah.
Makes
You
it
have
fair.
your act out there. Wow.
Did we cover MySpace at all?
Yeah, it's such a shame what happened to
You know what?
I-
You're not
MySpace
saying
is
much,
so
Matt,
much
but you're making it worth it when you do.
Hey, is that on the Netscape?
I think it's a
gotta find-
GeoCities thing.
Yeah. Fire up the
Even
Google
I-
machine.
I remember using Netscape once. That was
Yeah,
a lot.
those were the days.
All of these things were better for music than Facebook.
Yeah.
That's true.
I find more good music on Pornhub than I do on Facebook.
I think we're going to move on then. Not to take any Slaghead time away from you guys, but I feel like we kind of covered it. And well, you'll still be here, so we want you to comment on any story or any likewise. But we'll thank you again at the end of the episode. But I do want to say again that your record was just a happy accident to run into it, as often happens on the internet. And we were really impressed, and I really dug your record a lot. I was listening to today, so
Yep,
you
me
know.
too.
Appreciate
I love the happy accident.
No, but nice work, guys.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
A lot of work.
And
on
we
it.
will, and while 2019 maybe a while away, we'll have you back on when that second one comes on too.
Sounds good. to us.
Sounds good to
Awesome.
me.
All right, so we're gonna move on.
Yep. Why don't we get into the news? This first one I thought was kind of funny. Ozzy has announced the No More Tours 2. Now, I remember when No More Tours 1 was a thing, and that was when Ozzy said he wasn't going to tour anymore. Well, that didn't stick for very long.
Wait, did he call it No More Tours 1?
No, it's just called No More Tours. But sort of like, the Great War wasn't called World War I until World War II happened.
Right. Yeah,
So-
okay.
Yeah, but and also I would point out that I believe there's a movie called The Never Ending Story 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's actually 3 or 4.
Well, that kind of makes sense
Is that
because
right?
it just keeps going. But, I, in my experience anyway, the No More Tours was the first time that we learned you can't trust any of these fuckers when they say they're retiring because, it was like 2-3 years later, there he was again. And now people are saying that about Slayer.
He's
Pretty
almost
sure
70.
Kiss
No More
got
Tears?
that started.
Yeah, I thought it was because, there was the play on the, yeah.
He's always
Pretty sure
though.
Kiss
I
was
guess
the
Sharon's
first
bank
really
account
good.
is getting low.
That-
So
that-
she's like,
let's say it again.
get back out there, Ozzy.
You said what was that? You said that Kiss was the first ones to do it, is that?
That I know of, yeah. I'm pretty sure Kiss were the ones.
Well, I think
first.
the Who have had about 12 farewell tours.
They're allowed. They're the Who.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Who?
Point taken. Yeah, I'll just say this. In my mind, Ozzy's been all used up for a long time, so whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not interested
That's a-
one way or another.
That's a word for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it actually the Ozzy hologram now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
I don't-
They probably
"Yeah,
acted
just put
them
on the
for quite a
hologram
while."
album, stay home, and play video games."
If he promised not to play anything after No Rest for the Wicked, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll go check it out.
Well, it's funny because even he's already said, well, I don't mean I'm quitting. He's like, I'll still do maybe some albums and I might do the odd show in here or there. Well, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, if people at my work retired and came back every once in a while just to fucking eat in the lunchroom, I'd be like, fucking dude, go home. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Sharon needs money.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
yeah.
So Cliff Burton is to be honored with Cliff Burton Day on February 10th, which is tomorrow, on Cliff's 56th birthday in Castro Valley, California. Pop quiz. Do you guys know who Cliff Burton was?
Original bassist of Metallica.
All right. Just checking. I hope that's not coming off as condescending. It's just...
Well, it did.
Hey,
old.
I didn't know. I'll be honest. So
No, it's okay. But George is just pointing out that we're old and the
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
always...
We're fucking old.
Sometimes we take things for granted that other people just don't. So it's sort of a reality check for us, really.
Gentlemen, we're pushing 50.
yeah.
Pushing it away. Get the fuck away, Mr. 50.
There was no jokes. There was no jokes told after that either. Everybody just got quiet.
it's just sad.
So maybe it's May. Did anyone wonder why his 56th birthday? It seems to me like the 50th might have been a little more appropriate in terms of celebrating.
That's a
Maybe
reasonable
it's just me.
question, John.
I don't know.
Damn,
Maybe they were out
that's
of
old.
things to do, and I don't know.
In
Yeah, well,
Castro
Castro Valley's not exactly.
You said this
Jay.
is in California?
Yeah.
Jay and I could speak to
Yeah,
this.
there's no
Castro Valley.
California.
Yeah, Castro Valley's up by me.
Logic doesn't factor in.
I'll be running out there tomorrow. I'm just joking. I mean, what the fuck? What are they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know.
I'd probably play Call of Cthulhu on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like at all the crosswalks.
I mean, the quintessential Cliff Burton moment for me is For Whom the Bell Tolls, Day on the Green. You've seen the video for that, where he's, it's an outdoor show, and he's got his one leg up on the monitor, and his hair's just long, his hair's just blowing in the wind while he's banging his head. That's Cliff Burton for me, right there.
Must be fucking epic, yeah.
Yeah. So Devin Townsend project is going on hiatus while Devin works on some other projects. John pointed this one out to me, and I had to groan because I've this past 2 years I've really gotten into the Devin Townsend project stuff.
Yeah, he's my absolute favorite thing of all time.
Is that right?
I could not live in this world without Devin Townsend. He's amazing, and I've made him uncomfortable before.
Tell
Talking
the
to him
story.
about how much I love him.
Okay.
I saw him at a show in Pittsburgh, and I shook his hand, and I was basically telling him that he is responsible for all the things I do in my life, and it was really awkward and kind of terrible. And then my friend goes, just made it worse and goes, "Oh, hey Devin, he masturbates to your music constantly." And I'm like, "Dude, shut up." And then he was like, "All right, see you then." And he just walks away. And I'm like, it was the greatest moment of my life because I got to touch my savior's hand. It was fantastic.
I did that to Behemoth about a decade ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Did you read his book?
I have not had a chance to get his book yet.
Well, I think
the most important question is, do you actually masturbate to his music?
Let's back up for a second.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
Until I heard Mighty Masturbator, I was never inspired to. But
what was you said a minute ago, a decade ago? What were you saying a decade ago?
Oh, I did that to Behemoth about a decade ago.
I thought you said Behemoth. I had the good fortune to meet them not long ago myself.
But I have an embarrassingly awful obsession with Devin Townsend. It's kind of bad. But anyway.
Well, after reading the book, it makes me laugh even more because you get such an insight into his thinking and his personality that your story makes me laugh because I'm like, oh yeah, that probably really fucked with him.
Oh no,
yeah.
He's very like humble and reserved and doesn't really like attention to himself.
He microanalyzes every little thing he does and how it involves everything around him and what I said this and how this affects people and he really has this thing about the influence that he has on other people and so he wants to project something that he's proud of and not something like some weird satanic evil thing that he's wouldn't be proud of, and so he thinks about that.
That's exactly why I don't like him.
But I'll say that I was disappointed that he put DTP on hold, but
we're getting the Dick Opera.
We're getting the Dick Opera. We might be getting. He keeps hinting that he's going to play bass in something, and maybe more casualties, but nobody really knows. But the last time he took a huge break, we got Devin Townsend Project. So whatever he does next, I'm sure is going to be fine.
And we're definitely getting the Dick Opera. So
that's all.
Yeah, it's not like he's taking a break to not do anything. It's just so he can do even more work.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not even remotely worried about this because I've been a Devin Townsend fan going way back, and when he announced the first retirement or semi-retirement, he was just going to do, recording studio stuff, working with other bands. That gave us 20 albums after that and all these different projects when he came back. Yeah. So I'm not even remotely worried about this at all.
So not to tell, and I'm not going to tell this story, but it's a story because it's been told on this podcast too much. But just speaking of the Behemoth, having made a fool of yourself with Behemoth, I met them not long ago, and it was right when I was getting ready to go to Poland, and I got my hair cut at Nurgle's barbershop. And if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see a video of Nurgle telling me and Nurgle together, and he's telling the staff at the barbershop to give me a haircut and free beer. And I did. I went and got my haircut, and I showed them this video of their boss talking, and they gave me a bunch of free Behemoth beer and stuff. It was awesome.
Guys, I want you to take a very close attention to Jay's hair.
Hey,
Jay fucking need a haircut.
His hair never changes.
Yeah. It was the same.
You can cut something off of there.
He's like, you want the receding
Well, just don't get all of them cut.
Yeah. Who said I got my head? Who said I got the hair on my head cut? Will. Huh? Oh snap!
I don't get it cut; it just falls out.
Yeah. It's convenient. All right. Next.
Yeah, so Obituary announced a tour with Paul Bearer, Skeleton Witch, and Dustbolt, which sounds like a really cool fucking tour, except that it's not coming anywhere near here.
Yeah, I know.
What's the closest it's coming?
I don't know. I think it was maybe Pennsylvania. Philly seems to be about as close as anything comes anymore. So many metal tours are skipping this area now. What the hell?
We know all about that.
Yeah. Nobody wants to drive the extra hour down from Richmond to come to this area.
Yeah.
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of the big.
They're coming here.
Screw you, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I will go to that show, actually, to be honest with you. I mean, if only for... Well, actually, you know what? There's nothing there I wouldn't mind seeing.
Yeah.
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 And I would
Dustbolt is very underappreciated.
Yeah, they're a good thrash band from Germany.
Yep.
I honestly don't know them, but I'll check it out.
So
they're like best buds with Obituary.
Why isn't anybody coming there? It's got to be a better theory than they don't want to drive an hour from Richmond.
I mean, DC. Come on,
They don't want to go to DC, Jay.
DC and Baltimore?
Well, fine. I mean,
Those are
there's-
two markets right there, and
Yeah.
But I mean, they got clubs. You got places.
They're probably like, okay, we go to Philly, you could go an hour, you get to Baltimore, you go an hour, you go to DC, or we just go all the way to like Raleigh or like.
yeah.
Yeah, well, see, 95 goes from New York all the way to Atlanta, and so at Richmond, 64 goes down to here, and so you would have to backtrack an hour to get to Richmond to keep going down again.
Yeah.
So it's really 2 hours out of the way.
Okay.
So
Unless you want to be super metal and go through the Great Dismal Swamp.
well, yeah, there's not a lot of connecting roads through there that gets
Yeah.
you back to the interstate in a good way. But anyway,
There,
that's my reason why I tell people. But who really knows?
Yeah.
Who really knows?
So Mastodon won the Best Metal Performance Grammy, and exactly, Will's making the blowjob
Can you
motion.
do the crickets, George?
Yeah.
You guys, which by the way, obviously we're not huge fans, but you guys, I'm interested to know if you do like the new records, especially the newest one. What? I'll just tell you straight up, we were disappointed.
We like the older stuff.
I've only
but-
ever hated one of their albums. I thought this new one was good.
Okay.
It's definitely not the best work
Which one
they've
did you
ever done. But,
Yeah, now I'm dying to know which one you don't like.
Hunter.
The Hunter wasn't bad.
George
You can
doesn't like
say
that.
I
if
don't like it
you
either.
want, but you're wrong.
I mean, no, it's not their best work. Clearly, but I don't think it's bad. It's very, it's like approachable for like normie listeners, I guess.
Isn't that the
Yeah,
Curl
I
of the
don't think it
Burl
was
album?
bad.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Fuck
yeah,
that song.
It's not good. Yeah. Oh yeah.
If George has
But
a
no,
real
like,
problem
at the end
with
of the
that
day, the Grammys are an industry circle jerk, and they won that Grammy by having sold a fuck ton of records, and it's hard to talk shit on that.
Dude, I've heard people on SiriusXM talk about the Grammy voting and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame voting, and it's very personal, and it's a bunch of dudes in suits, and they're like, oh, who should I vote for? I don't know, and even the nominees, it's like, how many times does Mastodon get nominated every fucking year?
Dude, but I tell you this too. I agree with you, Will, about the guys in the suits and the whatnot. How many of them even listen to the metal releases? Honestly,
No, they
That's the
don't.
thing,
That's why it's not even a broadcast.
Yeah, just the ones that get nominated are just the ones that are big enough that people have actually heard of them. They're like, oh yeah, I've heard that band.
On
I've
the
heard
other
that
hand,
name.
like Code Orange.
Oh God, they
fucking
suck.
Come on.
Yeah, but
Like,
people did
it's-
that. That record made a bunch of lists. Not that I was a fan.
It
but
is at this point, it's become an absurd reality.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
Well, I mean, it
It's
always
not.
was. I don't know if even become is true.
Yeah, the fact that they don't even televise the metal one anymore. It's like, it's
Right.
one fucking award. Do you think maybe you could give us 5 minutes? Fuck you. But
Yeah, how else will we see Tenacious D accepting their Grammy for a cover?
Yeah, cover of an Anthrax
Who
song.
gives a
right?
shit?
that was
Wasn't
Dio.
Beyonce nominated for
Wasn't
like a rock Grammy like 2 years ago or something like that?
She got
Yeah,
best
that does
performance.
sound
Sure.
right.
Did Body Count play in the pre-show this year too?
They
I
did.
read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Dude,
right?
actually, of all of them, I like Body Count the most because at least
I like Body Count.
yeah,
But Body Count's a good
It's
time.
They're
real.
a super authentic band.
right.
Everything
It's
they
real.
do, I believe that they believe in, and that's the
Right.
best thing I think you can say about a band.
Exactly.
Yep. You know, just this morning, there was a post on Facebook. Actually, it's probably a blog post, but it ended up on Facebook from Thomas Gabriel Fischer about the Swiss Music Awards.
That.
And apparently, after 35 years of completely ignoring Hellhammer, Celtic Frost, and Triptychon, it took Martin Ain dying to get some notice, and they're giving him some sort of, I don't know, like a Lifetime Achievement Award or some shit, you know. And Tom just fucking ripped their ass off. He's like, oh, you know, he had to fucking die to get this award, and he fucking hated you when he was alive. So I'm glad he's not here to. Not that he didn't say that. I'm making shit up now, but essentially, you know, just they asked him to come and present the award, and he was like, "Fuck you," and.
That also shows how little they know about him to even thought to ask. You know what I mean? That he was gonna. That there was any chance in hell it was gonna be like, yeah, that sounds like a nice event. I'll come on down. Did you, dude? Is he on Facebook, George?
Well, I mean, it was like on the Triptychon Facebook page. They
anyway,
posted it there. And this is why I love Thomas Gabriel Fischer.
Yeah, but is that any different than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? How many bands have they nominated and put in where a key member of the band died a year or two before that?
Yeah.
That's happened how many times the last couple of years?
It's a pity vote.
It's art. Dying is the best thing you can do for your career. That's always been true. It'll always be true.
Yep.
I mean, they wouldn't put Yes and Chris Squire dies. Yes is the greatest band ever. We're putting them in. It's like, fuck you. You didn't like them for 40 years. So,
Yeah.
and it's Rolling Stone that votes all those bands in anyway. So that should tell you all you need to know about the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that editor is a douchebag. You know, that,
All their editors are douchebags.
I mean, this is the guy that wrote that Fargo Rock City is the editor now.
Oh, really? I like him. Nick.
Well, he
or
nothing. I don't
Chuck-
think he's
Chuck
like anything
Klosterman?
after that.
Yeah,
Did you read anything about that book?
Yeah, I read just about all of them.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll take it back then. I haven't read anything else. It's just I know some of it.
The Fargo Rock
articles
City is a
have
cool book.
been- Yeah, I read it.
Yeah. Anywho, Memoriam released a lyric video for their new song called Bleed the Same, featuring a cameo by Martin Luther King Jr.
Who did?
Memoriam,
Memorial.
the band that came together from
Bolt Thrower.
and Benediction. And it was good. I liked it. I'm looking forward to the album.
I have to say, I liked this song, I think, more than any song on the last album.
So did I, Will. Honest to God, I was just like, okay, I'm starting to see a little bit more why George was so excited last year.
No, this was good. It sounded more like Bolt Thrower. I think that's why.
Sorry, popping a lot of boners. All right.
I like their boner button. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
a few of them
small
are.
and
Yeah,
cute.
where's that on the
George.
Skype app? Because
We don't have boners on our Skype.
Literally, I mean, what is that, your phone, George?
Yeah.
There's probably a smarter way to do it that you guys could have hooked up by now if we just asked you to.
Don't give us
There's
buttons.
a there's a smarter way to jerk the penis. And the
I would find a
bonus.
complicated way that's too expensive.
That's the best way.
Man. But the clarity.
It's glory hole.
Yeah, being a studio guy, everything is just really expensive, and I hate it. And
Convoluted.
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
So KK Downing is going to release a memoir called Heavy Duty, Days and Nights in Judas Priest. I think I will probably read that one.
Oh, definitely, dude.
I'll
I think
read
he might
it.
be one of the more level-headed dudes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? I don't know. Glenn's so quiet. He's probably cool too. But KK, I follow him on Facebook, and he's just like the most down-to-earth dude, man. I get the feeling if you stop by his house, he'd have a beer with you.
Yeah. Do you think the
Yeah.
book will come with like a bottle of cologne?
No, did you know his golf thing failed?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
too bad.
I heard about that. Yeah.
I was sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
I hate. But also in that same article where he was talking about the book, he had some praise for Richie Faulkner, in which he was saying, "I get it. He kind of looks like me and everything. It makes sense, you know what I mean." But he wasn't being unkind. He was just sort of like, "It works. They got a thing to keep going. He's a good player. I don't mind." He had no unkind thing. Not that he left under his own free will, but
Yeah.
I'll be
I'll read
honest.
that. I'm interested to read the book.
I'm kind of interested to hear him dispel the whole was it Rockstar or whatever that movie was with Mark Wahlberg. Just hear him completely just destroy that whole storyline, which
Yeah,
would be kind of
same.
fun.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of Priest, they released the title track from their new forthcoming album, Firepower. And that's 2 for 2 for as far as us on the podcast are concerned. That was, is it like the greatest thing ever? No, but is it better than Priest that we've had since Rob came back to the band? Yes, I think it is.
Yeah, this one's a little more generic, I thought, than the first one, but not bad. I wasn't like, oh my god, this sucks. I have a feeling it's going to be. Well, we'll see. No, I don't want to make any predictions.
Yeah.
Actually, better keep my mouth shut.
Shut up, Jay.
But I do like those two songs. Yeah, there you go. You know what? I deserve that.
No, you don't. It was just fun.
Right.
All right, so we have one more news item, and this one I just found in my email earlier today. Panopticon is releasing a new 2-part album called The Scars of Man on the Once Nameless Wilderness on April 6th. It's 2 double albums for a total of 4 albums. There are 2 melodic black and death metal albums, and then there's 2 Americana folk country albums, which...
Like a high country, low country thing. Sword.
Well, the few times that I've seen them, he always plays these really beautiful, like, Americana folky songs. And we're like, man, where the fuck is this shit on the album? Because this is awesome. And
Yeah.
I guess that's probably what this stuff's going to be. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I mean, I only know about the album because I think something was put on like Rate Your Music like last year. He was talking about it, so I'm looking forward to it just because we're gonna get like 47 hours worth of music. So
Yeah, he's like, Therian, fuck you. 4 albums.
4
Yeah,
albums
but
worth listening to. Also,
Yeah.
in contrast to Therian.
Yeah.
yeah. So, hey, if it means we'll get to see him again, we've already seen him a couple times. I'm down with that.
Yeah, Matt's up there in Panopta country.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely looking forward to it. And I feel like he's had some of the kind of the more Kentucky, the bluegrass influence, just little tidbits in his albums. So yeah, now maybe it'll be a little bit more of a focus. And yeah, I think it'll be a good mix.
Yeah, excellent.
Who's that man speaking? Who is that?
Yeah, well, you can forget he was here.
I did.
I like to lurk.
He's a lurker.
Oh, you like to watch?
I actually am filming myself right now.
Okay. That is the dad.
What's the maiden shirt you're wearing? Yeah.
This is the Eddie Evolution.
Oh.
I opted for the Motorhead Cthulhu shirt tonight. Have you seen this design?
Nice. That's awesome.
Right.
I'm self-promoting.
Well, that's there.
I am
We should
self-promoting
shamelessly
the
plug.
Skull who just played at my brewery.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Failed.
I'm just wearing a T-shirt. I'm not. It says English football. That's all it says. So,
Boy!
Is that literally what it says? Is English football?
well, England football. So,
I mean, it's sort of like the shirt that John Belushi wears in Animal House that just says college on it.
Yeah.
English football.
All right, let's move on to new releases. The first new release is blowing my fucking mind. I've been listening to this nonstop today. The new Atlas Moth album, Coma Noir.
Yes.
I mean, I've liked their previous stuff, but I heard like a single off of it, and I was like, meh. And so I wasn't really all that like anticipating greatness. And then I went on the headphones with it, and I was like, within like 3 songs, I was like, John, you got to hear this.
Yeah, they're an amazing band.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about where the vocals sit in the mix on the new stuff, but other than that, I mean, it's Atlas Moth. It's fabulous.
Did you bring it further up front or further back?
I have stupid ears. I just know I don't like it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I complain a lot about
Yeah.
people that bury the vocals too much, so I was just curious.
It's definitely, it feels to be a little bit more aggressive than their previous albums, which I do like. But what I've loved most about Atlas Moth and their previous is probably they just have this element of just being kind of trippy or spacey. And I always thought, after I listened to Ache for Distance, I thought like if John Lennon played sludge music, it would sound like the Atlas Moth. And I've just fallen in love with that. And it took me a few times on the new one to see that element is still there, but it's just definitely heavier and more aggressive. But I would agree that the vocals, I'm not as in love with the vocals this time around. Previously, I really liked the balance between the singer's more harsh, and then I think it's the other guitar player who does a little bit more clean vocals.
Yeah.
But again, I gotta spin it some more.
Is that
Yeah,
in the box, George?
it is in the box. Yeah, I would, if I had like an album of the episode, other than Slaghead, I would say this is probably my album of the episode because, wow.
All right, no, you've moved me to download it. I will.
I mean, a week from now, I might be tired of it and be like, this is so lame. This is like Between the Buried and Me. Not that it's like Between the Buried and Me, but I got tired of BT Bam after about a week on the last album.
Oh, yeah.
So, next we have Harakiri for the Sky, Arson, their 4th album. And the more I listen to this one, the more I like it.
yeah, it's another one you got to work through because it's like 75 minutes. But I like it too.
Yeah.
It's a little more. I'm not going to call it death metal, but there's definitely more death metal moments in it in terms of the drumming, the way they go about it. So it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like you were saying earlier with Bell Witch. It definitely expects something of you as a listener. It takes something to get through it. I've been enjoying that one a lot as well.
Yeah, you kind of do like 3 songs, maybe 4, take a break, and say, "Oh, I'll start the second album now." Oh wait, it's all the same album. So I mean, every song is like 10 minutes, 8 minutes, which is fine. It's just there's like 8, 9 songs.
Yeah.
It's work, but it's good though. I enjoy it. So
Yeah. Okay, hopping into the Wayback Machine. We've got the 23rd album from Saxon called Thunderbolt. I've never been a huge Saxon fan myself. Saxon, Jay? Saxon?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. By the way, for what it's worth, you converted me a little while back. You just haven't had a chance. We don't talk about them that much.
Jay says Saxon.
I like everything up through Power and the Glory, especially slightly less Crusader, and then there's a couple, and then they did like post 2000. There's like 4 records in a row: Metalhead, what the fuck? Lionheart. I can't recommend enough. But then ever since those ones, they've been kind of just putting out the same record over and over. So it's pretty basic.
I don't know. I mean, since we're seeing them with Priest next month, I gave it a listen, and I didn't hate it. I was like,
you do better. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, whenever I've tried to listen to Saxon, I always go back to the old albums, because those are the ones that they're known for. And that's that early new wave of British heavy metal that I'm just kind of like, I would have liked this at the time, but now it's just kind of dated. But they've, the sound they have now, while not particularly original, it's heavier. It's not bad. It was listenable to me. I enjoyed it.
They had a record that came out a few years ago, George, called Heavy Metal Thunder, and it's one of the few examples I can think of a band that went back and re-recorded a bunch of their old catalog, and it actually came out really cool. So that might be a better preparation for the Priest show than the new one, which I admit that I didn't even make it all the way through. Just I got too much other music to listen to. It was about 10 years ago when I was really digging their late era stuff. I would have been more into it, but they've literally had about 5 records in a row now. I didn't really care that much about it.
You guys, I guess I'm the only one who knows this band, but there's a prog band called Ozric Tentacles. They've got like a million records. But if you like Ozric's, you know that you can pick any album out of their 30-some years, and it's going to sound like Ozric Tentacles. It's not going to be anything out of the norm. You can never go wrong. And I always feel like that with Saxon. I could pick any album out of their catalog, and it's going to be, I'm not going to be surprised. It's going to be
except for one, and that's the one where they like just totally blew their career in the 80s by trying to do like a Bon Jovi record. It's Innocence is No Excuse, or one of those. And it took them like 12, 15 years to come back from that, even though they kept making metal records.
It was their Cold
Lake.
People
hated it so much. It was their Cold Lake. I mean, it was their Ice Cold Lake, George. I mean, it was that bad. Yeah. So, but anyway, but I don't want to slag on them because I love them, and I think they're the big 3. The early Maiden, Priest, and Saxon to me were the big 3, the first big 3. Even though Saxon never really made it big here.
But I'll tell you this much: I've seen them recently live, and they still sound great live.
I mean, too.
They're heavy as anything.
Dude, I saw him, John. I saw him, believe it or not, in Petaluma. Just about 4 years ago. I got a guitar pick and everything. It was great, though. It was a great fucking show. They were awesome.
You're like, but I saw him in Petaluma.
It's just like it was like 4 years ago.
Only Jay and I would know what that means.
Obscure California reference.
Well, I mean, what was Saxon? What were they doing in Petaluma? You know what I mean? Like, it was just the weirdest thing.
I think my aunt lives a block away from here. So.
She may well do.
I think she does.
All right, next we've got the new Therion album, Beloved Antichrist, which we've talked a little bit about previously without much enthusiasm. And I tried to take one for the team today, and I tried to plow through all 3 hours of it. I only got about an hour in this time, and I was just like, whatever.
As someone who was a fan of a lot of their work up through the mid-2000s, I'm not even going to broach the idea of listening to it. I just not the waste of my time with that. So
you've tried enough, George. I think you did.
Yeah.
You gave it a college effort. You can walk away now.
If you're into operatic vocals, then that's what it's about. The music, they don't seem to give two shits about the music. They're just like, play some power chords and we'll sing operatic over it.
Was this 46 songs?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like 3 hours and
it's ridiculous.
Something.
And this is not like, oh, we're gonna throw like 5 other albums on top of this one. Like this is
No.
one album that had 46 fucking songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Swallow the Sun did 3 albums and it was awesome. Therian,
It was
not
3
so
different-
much.
But the Swallow the Sun was 3 different albums.
Yeah, each
though.
one was
separate
different
from
style.
itself. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and there's, I like. I'm not gonna say
It's
I
just
don't.
not exciting enough to go for that long, dude. I mean, I
No.
couldn't agree with you more. It's just the music is so plastic, in all honesty. And if you're into the operatic vocals, that's fine. But
Yeah,
and to be honest with you, I doubt the story's that interesting either. I mean,
But Jay,
none of
when
us
they-
is ever going to find out.
when they were doing that back in the mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, there was a different feel. It was a little more creative back then. Now it's just the same.
I mean the
But I mean,
vocals.
I'd rather see.
The vocals are
I'd rather
good,
see-
and if you like operatic stuff, and I don't dislike opera, however, I'm not a big fan of female operatic vocals where they're just like super high, like early Nightwish. Can't stand
Like All
it.
Night Wish.
I don't know. I listened to the first couple albums and I was like, never again. So I don't know. They've got a new singer now. I don't know if it's different or not, but
Which one?
I don't know.
What's the one last year?
Isn't
that was,
they have Floor Jensen now? I think.
Yeah, I actually like her.
I haven't-
but
but
I'm just not a fan of the band.
So
Yeah, I think she's great, but I don't like the album they did with her.
No, she's
but
way
I-
better
I-
in After Forever.
I think a lot of those bands are really good, but they kind of get into this trap where they feel like if they can make it a little more accessible, they might get that extra little bit of fan base reach, but it doesn't really seem to work out for them.
well, they
That's-
didn't understand accessible in this particular instance because
I guess not, but
I mean, it's just like milk toast crap. It's just not.
Not accessible, Jay. Accessible.
Well done, sir. What's the one that we liked so much last year? God. This is not God Flesh Apocalypse, but it's something like
Flesh
that.
God
What's
Apocalypse.
Flesh God
Flesh
Apocalypse.
God Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
oh,
different.
they're great.
A better
They're good.
example.
They're fun.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we dug that record last year, and a better example of
Actually, it's 2 years ago
bring
now.
that in. Was it 2 now?
Yeah, it's 2 years. That's
Time she
crazy.
does fly.
Yep. Next, we have the new Visigoth album, Conqueror's Oath, second album from these Salt Lake City classic metal guys. And Gage, from our last episode, apparently had something to do with the album. I know I'm probably the only one here that likes this album, but I think it's really good.
I actually listened to it again today, and it's not bad. I mean, it gets a little too. I know they're not a per se power metal band, but it gets a little too gang singy for me in some parts, and so I turn off. But musically, I thought it was fine.
It's a
didn't
fun
have any
album.
problems
It's
with
not
it.
like,
Yeah.
it's not going to be something that I compare to, Carcass or something and be like, yeah, this is, but it's just a fun album.
I think they're good at what they do. Definitely, I think they're definitely one of the good new. What are they calling them now? A new wave of traditional heavy metal.
Yeah.
I guess is what Ian Christie's calling them. So
Yep.
that works.
All right. I also have a new release that I did not, that I just added because and it's not metal. I spent the whole frickin' day listening to just tons of metal
Is that Chris?
in preparation for this. And when I ran out to pick up some dinner, I needed a palate cleanser. And this album came out today, and I was like, oh, check this out. It's Brian Fallon and his new album, Sleepwalkers. He was the singer for the Gaslight Anthem, which is kind of Springsteen meets The Clash, kind of Americana punk. Definitely doesn't belong
love
anywhere on this podcast, but
Knock yourself out. Okay.
but it came out today, and I kind of dig it. So
Wow, that really works through your microphone there, well. That was powerful.
all right, so now we're on to Skullcrushers, and this episode it is Will versus Cannibal Corpse. So
Bring it on.
put on your thinking cap, and let's start with Matt.
Well, I got one official one, but I don't know if it's something everybody's going to ask and if it's too easy. I could be an idiot, but the one that I wanted to ask had to do with Ace Ventura. And I actually didn't take the time to see, but I read somewhere that in the end credits of the movie, they did not properly refer to Cannibal Corpse as Cannibal Corpse. Does anybody know if this is true?
Animal
good
corpses.
Really?
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
All right. My actual real question was what between the bands that Cannibal Corpse was born from. What are two of the three bands that existed before Cannibal
That's
Corpse?
a good question.
So it's Beyond Death, Leviathan, and Beyond Death, Leviathan, and Tyrant something.
The something's probably not right.
It does start with an S.
It's Tyrant.
Skin.
No.
So close. Just drop the K.
Sin. Tyrant Sin.
Ooh,
Oh,
Boom.
nice. Walked him right into it, George.
Yeah.
Those are
Thank
good.
you.
that's good. I didn't know any of
I
those.
love-
I always
And to
manage
be fair,
to answer the questions when someone else's, but in this case, like, thank you, George.
You're welcome.
You're right.
Fuckface.
All right, I think that brings it up to you, John.
All right. George, your question is, Will.
So I look a lot like George.
Right, but he's going to answer for you, right?
He will.
All right. So, George, all right. Well, Cannibal Corpse has received a partial ban in the past from a certain country. Can you name the country and what the ban was?
They were banned partially in Germany, in
Correct.
Australia, and Russia.
All right. So my question was geared towards Germany. So can you tell me what the ban was?
What, the band or BAN?
BAN,
No,
the ban.
There was a
Band
they were
was
focused
for
on
the
something
first
specific.
3 albums,
There you
I
go.
believe.
All right. Cool. You got that one. Nice. All right. I'm guessing that this may be asked or on someone else's list, but which member of Cannibal Corpse is based on a character on Metalocalypse?
There goes another one.
George Corp Grinder Fisher.
And which character is he on the show?
Vice versa. Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's 2 characters. He's the metal masked assassin, which is literally him, and then the lead singer of Metalocalypse looks like him and does the windmill head banging thing like he does.
And what's his name?
Right. What's his name?
Oh, god damn.
Well, I got another part to this too. So
So George does, I guess, the voice, or what officially is the Metal Mask Assassin,
yeah.
and it has something that starts
No,
with
the singer's name. What's the nearest singer's name?
Yeah, he's one of the 5 characters, one of the 5 band members.
Yeah,
Well-
I forget.
I will give you his first name. Nathan.
Nathan.
It's like Torment or something like that.
Well, close, but no. Nathan.
Yeah, but not even at all. In another more accurate way, not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. It's Nathan Explosion. However, he is not the only person that Nathan Explosion is based on. It's also Peter Steele.
He looks
So-
more like Steel.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
But it moves more like
That
George.
knows.
All right. I don't think anyone else has these because I've got a Prague question regarding Cannibal Corpse.
A lot of science.
Yeah. So Cannibal Corpse has 2 connections to the band Nevermore.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Pat
you tell me-
O'Brien.
What's that?
Pat O'Brien.
Right, you got that. There's one more though. And for those who don't know, Pat O'Brien played on 2 early albums with Nevermore.
Yeah. So Pat O'Brien, who's a guitarist now,
Has been for a while actually.
well, yeah.
Yeah, he's been in a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time, relatively speaking.
You're almost there. You can do this.
Oh man.
We'll give you his first name.
Uh,
It's Nathan.
It's an explosion. Oh,
You're close, but not really. Keep going. You're almost
wait,
there.
hold on, wait. So there's two people in Cannibal Corpse that have a direct connection with Nevermore. One is clearly Pat O'Brien because he used to be in Nevermore,
Yeah.
and then
Does he have it right? Is the guy played in Nevermore? That's the actual connection?
No.
Okay,
There's a
so it might be
connection-
the.
connection to Nevermore.
Okay.
Oh, I know this one.
wait. So Pat was not in Nevermore.
No. You got
No,
that.
he was. Yeah,
You got
no,
that.
no.
Oh, okay.
There's
All
one
right.
more.
But the other person is not necessarily the same type connection.
So close to acing my questions.
So,
And if you don't
wait. Hold on. I know, God, fucking just edit all this shit out.
No.
edit all the
This is
play
good
out.
radio, buddy.
Wait, no. It's producer, right?
No.
Actually, I would have put my guess
Produced
too.
Nevermore album produced a. That's true. A guy who produced Nevermore album produced Cannibal Corpse album.
No. But I'm going to give you the question anyway because this one might be a little more difficult. But I'll give the answer to this. It's Alex Webster, is the bassist in Conquering Dystopia with Jeff Loomis, who used to be a guitarist in Nevermore.
Okay.
And-
All right.
And this is, I like this because I'm a fan of Alex Webster's. I actually saw Conquering Dystopia, and he's by far their best musician, I think, talent wise. That's just my opinion, but
Really ahead
No,
of
I think that's a very shared.
yeah,
That's a good album
he's
too.
yeah, it is. He's an unbelievable player live. So
Okay.
you got them all right. Will nailed it.
No. I didn't get that last one.
It's close. You're knocking it out of the park so far, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But
this
I
is
gotta-
hard.
so-
14 albums, like 1988. Like this is 30 years.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
dude. I've been. Okay, I got a couple easy ones for you, and well, we'll see, and maybe some not so hard. It's not so easy. What was Chris Barnes' last record?
Bleeding.
Nailed it. And I feel like you can do this next one, however you choose, and that is that literally you could try to do the discography from start to finish, but we could also just go with your happy place and start a little bit further down the
I'll go
George
start to
Corpse
finish.
grinder.
I'm gonna try it.
Let it rip.
So, Eating Back
in
to
order.
Life.
Yeah.
Eating Back to Life. Put You to Birth. Too Many Mutilated. The Bleeding. That's when Chris Barnes left. Insert Corpse Grinder Fisher with Vile. Gallery of Suicide. Then you have a whole bunch of stuff that's sort of like meh, Bloodthirst. Gore Obsessed, which was like a super short one, which is weird. Then you have Wretched Spawn. And then after that, it gets really fucking good. You have Kill, Evisceration Plague.
I'm not laughing at you. I just love these titles. They're awesome.
I know. Torture, Skeletal Remains, and Red Before Black.
Skeletal Domain.
Skeletal Domain, but you still.
Wait, what did I
You
say?
said the band Skeletal Remains.
Oh, sorry, Skeletal.
No, you had a couple. That's all right.
Good enough.
You know, I forgot to tell you. Well, I just found a.
What was I right in the order?
Absolutely, I ran out of money.
All right, thank you.
I actually found a copy of Evisceration Plague, some red vinyl, weird, rare copy that I'd never seen before. I picked it up the other day. It was $40, but it was still worth it. I found it in the record store.
Nice.
Okay, let's keep going here. Hold on, I wrote mine down. I just got to bring up the. Okay. Well, related to the other question, why? And this is too easy, but why was Cannibal Corpse in Ace Ventura? How was it that they were brought into that movie?
Jim Carrey contacted Metal Blade, and Metal Blade said like, "Hey, do you want to be in this movie?" And they said like, "Sure, why not?" And so apparently Jim Carrey is a fan. I'm wondering. I have not been able to confirm this in any independent source that he's actually a fan, or he just saw like this is the most crazy shit ever and did some research and pretend to be a fan. But regardless, Jim Carrey.
Napalm Death and other bands
Yeah.
too. I think he's a legit metal
Yeah.
fan.
So I mean, yeah.
And maybe was. I doubt so much now because he's off in a
Yeah.
little
Well,
weird.
basically,
But
it
that's a good
came
answer.
pop because Jim Carrey was a fan
There you go. Yeah.
and said he was a fan.
Okay, so finally, my last question for you. This was a little rough, but they were the first death metal band to cross 1 million albums, which is not a question, but it took them a certain amount of releases to get to that 10 million, or to that 1 million, excuse me. So how many of their records came out? How many records did it take? Their first blank number of records added up together equaled 1 million in sales.
Oh man,
It was a big deal when it happened. It's a
All right.
little bit easier than you might guess. If and I'm not going to totally lead you into it. But I'll just say this: if they all sold roughly the same amount of records,
That's not a hint.
well, he's pretty drunk.
10th album, Kill.
There you go. Yeah, with Kill, they reached 1 million in sales.
All right.
And are said to be the first death metal album. You know, they're the guys. They make a living. That's
Yeah,
one of my things.
they do. They actually make a living.
Yeah,
being
one of my favorite
Cannibal
things about
Corpse.
them.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, George, I'm gonna pass the baton on to you. Nicely done, Will. You're really fucking killing it, man.
I'm trying.
All right,
Georgie boy.
here's my softball. Where is Cannibal Corpse from?
Buffalo, New York.
There you go.
Actually, I meant to ask too. Where was Corpse Grinder born?
Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's too easy.
All right. Well, everybody pretty much
Shithole.
pummeled my Ace Ventura question to death. However, I do have a follow up that you're never gonna fucking get. But if you do, I will hail you.
You below me.
What is? I almost went there, but I was like, no, I'm not taking that chance.
Don't want to actually blow it.
Not taking the chance. You know this one. So
You said George is known for taking one for the team every once in a while.
what is Jim
Hey, I have a
Carrey's
glory hole
favorite
under-
Cannibal
under-
Corpse song that he said was his favorite song when they did the movie? But it's not the one that's in the movie.
No, it's the other one, which is amputated something.
Oh my gosh, I almost had to suck a dick. Rancid Amputation.
Yes. Partial credit, please.
Yeah, I'm glad I did not.
Yeah, partial credit. Yeah, you get that.
All right. What?
So just, hey, George, just the tip.
You are so hot.
Well, I got it. Was that
That's
Tan
nerd.
Mom?
What?
Was that Tan Mom? Who made that? Anyway, go ahead. Go.
What senator accused Cannibal Corpse of violating
Bob
human
Dole.
decency? Violating human decency. All right.
Shit. Bob Dole.
All right, two more. This one's a lyrics one. Masticate, gnawing and chewing the stump. She regurgitates. I'm covered in my bloody
Hard.
chunks.
Wait. Just pause that for 1 second.
Do you think he's getting swatted?
No, I think he's asking the question. Do you know?
No, I
these
mean, do you know
lyrics?
this?
I was like, hey, go Google this for me.
Sweetheart, quick. Hey,
Dark,
Alexa.
darklyrics.com. Pull it up real quick.
All right, sorry. This is the logistics getting awkward moment.
You're in trouble.
Okay, go.
Okay.
So what were you saying, George?
Masticate, gnawing and chewing the stump.
Wait. Is this a lyric?
Yes. Catch up.
Okay.
All right. These are the lyrics. Masticate, gnawing and chewing the stump. She regurgitates. I'm covered in my bloody chunks.
I can think of one that sure comes to mind.
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is I Come Blood.
It's off Vile.
Oh. And to be fair, these are not fair.
Yeah, of course.
Is
That
it-
could
is
be
it-
any song.
Dun 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 dun. Is it that one?
I don't know. Jaws? What?
Okay.
You give up?
If it's off Vile, say it again quickly.
Didn't think I was going to have to say
that's
this
gonna
so many
clarify.
times.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like I keep getting interrupted. This is my
Masticate,
logistical.
gnawing and chewing the stump. She regurgitates. I'm covered in my bloody chunks. I was just a little bit of meter to it.
I mean, the only thing I think of right now is stripped rank strangled or whatever.
Orgasm through torture.
Which, yeah, sorry, dude. I'm telling you that you could pick that line.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
Put it in any kind of. So if you guys are going to ask me the lyrics, I'm like, I'm done.
Nah, that's my only one.
Okay.
My last one is what's the best place to bargain shop while on tour?
Target.
There you go.
Now, before we move on,
Please
you guys
hit me
were
up
really-
more. Give me some more. Give me some
Did
more.
you guys come
Well,
up
we
with
were
some
really
questions?
Yeah, maybe it's like Slaghead's got some questions for you here. Maybe.
I got one.
Sure. Lay it
Sure.
out.
I had two, but then you took the Bob Dole one. What American singer-songwriter was it once falsely rumored because of file sharing that they had done a duet with?
Tori Amos.
There you go.
Nice.
It's like being slapped, isn't it? It's like throwing something at him, just have it come back in your face. He isn't even thinking.
I had to Google. I know nothing about them.
So few people do. The anything else, boys?
Will does.
That it? Come on, give me some more.
I gotta say, this was probably the most successful.
Impressive.
No. I failed on a couple of them.
One. I think it was one in the lyrics. And you got half of
lyrics
the
ones. That was more of a fuck you because you've been using them against us, and so it's like those ones are just too
I like
hard,
the lyrics
you know.
questions, but that
No, the
those
lyrics are good, but Cannibal Corpse, like if you guys give me Cannibal Corpse lyrics, I'm like, you just like I'm dead.
forget it. Yeah, forget it.
Just forget it. Exactly.
I think they probably have a random program. That's just like they put in a bunch of like, okay, we need some lyrics.
But I have a question. It's it's on their Wikipedia page, so I guess it's fair game.
Sure.
Will probably wrote it.
Where do they play their first show?
That's a good one.
Oh.
And what? Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Where did they
It's
play
in
their first
Buffalo.
show? And then where did or what year was it too?
First show was in 1989. It was in Buffalo, and it was at the bar. What's the name of that bar? I want to say it was like whiskey something or other, but it was like some stupid bar, small bar, but they could cram like 200 or 300 people into. I don't remember the exact name of the bar.
Okay. It was the River Rock Cafe.
Yep.
Was it 89? Did he get that year right?
You got the year right. Mm-hmm.
All right.
In Buffalo.
In Buffalo, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. This was an impressive showing, sir.
All right, we are going to do our top 5 most anticipated albums of 2018. We are going to start with the guys from Slaghead and their number 5.
Not collectively, you can each have one.
I'm gonna go with Horizon Ablaze, The Weight of a Thousand Suns. I'm really excited for that.
Say what?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
The new Horizon Ablaze.
I don't know them. Must be old. Me, that is.
Start writing that down, George.
Yeah. All right.
Good. Mine's kind of a cop-out, but I'm still really excited for it, is Nightwish is releasing a remaster of a lot of stuff called Centuries.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of like older recordings getting remixed and remastered, and I'm really excited to hear that.
Cool.
Who's singing? Is that Floor singing on that?
I think it's just a lot of the older songs getting redone.
Okay.
I don't think
They're not redoing them, just remixing them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just remix and remaster. And a lot of those albums, I'm a big fan of the songs, but not so much the production. So I'm super excited to see what they do.
And no cop out at all, man. There's often some repackaged thing or something will come out, and I'm like, oh, I'm super excited about that one this year.
One of the big reasons I listened to metal is for the production, and so that was one of the things that came up on my radar pretty easily. So.
Right
I'm gonna go ahead and rep the Virginia scene, and there's a band called Diseased Earth from Stanton. I think they're from Stanton, aren't they? Yeah. It's a band from Stanton. They're putting out.
Yeah, I know where that is. I've been there.
That's how we know you're a Yankee if you pronounce it wrong.
I know. It looks like Staunton, but it's Stanton, and it's near Charlottesville.
They actually changed it during the Civil War to be able to identify Yankees.
Yeah.
Is that right?
They added the U to the spelling.
All right, so we're
number 5.
We're Matt, number 5.
So I just want to say before I go, I'm 90% sure all the bands on my list have an album coming out this year. But don't be surprised if they don't.
Sounds
Anyways.
like a Joel move.
Yeah, but he's going in the future, not in the past.
Yeah, that's what I don't know came out this year.
Number 5 is Pig Destroyer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right on, dude. Nothing wrong with that.
DX.
All right, John.
He says they got an album coming out this year. We'll see what happens.
I'm like Matt. I have an album without an album title.
Most
but
of them
mine
don't.
is going to be. I don't know how you pronounce their name. It's either Yob or YOB or Boy Backwards.
Yob.
They have a new album coming out this year, and I'm really excited. Given everything that's happened with the band recently, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
Well, I have zero original to say because my number 5 is Yob.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to be
Yob.
killer.
I think
they're gonna crush it.
Yeah, they are.
George and I might be the only two people who care about this one, but Sludge has a new record coming out this year.
Oh yeah.
Called Esoteric Melanchology.
Those dudes are fucking awesome.
Is that different than Slag? Yeah.
Sluggish. Yeah, they're from the UK. Those guys are awesome.
All their songs are about snails.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they'll use like
Right, they're called Slug, but they're all about snails. Wait, what?
Well, they're
My hamster band.
Well, mollusks.
yeah. There's like what the heck? There's a Morbid Angel thing. A song that's like a take on a Morbid Angel thing. What was that? I can't think of it.
Oh, where they kind of stole half a title.
Yeah, like they do like cheeky little song titles that are like other songs,
Yeah,
but
they're all
it's
like that,
mushroom or not mushroom, but snail themed. And
Yeah, actually.
and you're like, oh, this is like some funny haha band, but then the music fucking rips.
Oh no. Well, as a matter of example, Spore Ensemble.
Yeah,
The Toxic Salts.
yeah.
Right? It's pretty good, right? But dude, the record's fucking great. The records are really good, dude. Pellet in the Head. Unchained Malady is a nice one. But they're not. I wouldn't call them a comic band. I mean, the records are fucking insane.
Yeah.
So, highly recommended. But in any case, I'll be looking forward to that one.
Yep. My number 5 is one that I wouldn't expect to be on anybody's list because they haven't put out an album in like 25 years. But they are back supposedly this year with a new album, and that is Coroner.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, back to Slaghead.
Was that first, I think?
That's for number 4.
All right. My number 4 is Rotting Christ, Passage to Arturo.
Reissue.
Yep.
They're reissuing, I think, more or less everything every couple of months or something coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really love the reissues. So you can see a theme with my picks.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go with the New Ocean Collective album. I don't think we have a title on that one yet, but I can't not be excited about New Ocean Collective.
That's another one I don't know.
Yeah.
You know the ocean, George.
The ocean.
Oh, The Ocean.
Yeah,
the
the
ocean,
Ocean.
George.
The
Yeah.
full name is the Ocean
Ocean
Collective.
Collective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then yes, I do know them.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. So it's the German band The Ocean?
Yes, but their full name's the Ocean
I
Collective.
did not know that.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And is this a new album or a reissue?
No, it's
Yeah,
new.
they've supposedly got a new
album.
album
Sweet.
coming out this year. Not a lot of details yet, but it's New Ocean. I'm a happy man.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was Pelagial. I think that was the last one.
Pelagial was awesome.
Yeah,
Amazing
That's
album.
been 2 years now, I think.
It's all right.
God, Will is really creeping me out, man.
All right.
Get that serial killer vibe in it.
What was that?
No, I like it better when it was creepy, to be honest with you, Will.
Oh.
My number 4 is Protest the Hero. I don't think they have an album name yet, but they are working on a new project.
Sweet. All right, Matt.
My number 4 is Chemist. I don't know if they have an album title
I
yet.
don't think so.
Nor do I know if it's coming out this
It
year, but
is.
I feel like it's
It's
close.
said
Supposed to
coming out,
be summer, like June-ish, maybe. You got a guess?
What's the tour that they're on? Oh, they're on the
Decibel
Decibel
tour,
tour.
Decibel, yep.
Yeah.
Be here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Where are they playing in Minneapolis?
I believe they're playing at the Caboose.
Oh, sorry. Is that
I
Minneapolis?
assume you're going, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Albert Mudrian for not having this tour come through DC. Thanks a lot.
Well, I'm gonna
never
try
comes
to-
to
I
DC,
know.
'cause it goes
I
to
He
really-
lives here and he doesn't bring the tour through here. I don't get it.
But
I need to
Albert
reach out
lives
to
here
the-
and he never goes to any shows here.
Yeah.
Is that
He's
right?
too busy.
I need to reach out to the Chemist guys because I remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had the flu when they came through last time.
Yeah, they
So
were like,
I am
"What's up
going
with
to
Jay?
see him.
He's a dick. He didn't come out and see us."
Well, they were. I was supposed to bring him a bunch of beer, but I'll see him. I'll be there this time. So.
Cool. All right, John.
All right. I'm guessing I'm the only one with this on here. And I'm hoping this comes out because it was supposed to come out last year. And that's the new Age of Taurus.
Yeah.
The Colony strain.
Actually, I thought that was coming out like last month. So I guess that means
And-
they're not on schedule.
No. Not that I know of.
Yeah. Not that I know. All right. Will.
I just want to confirm: are we doing honorable mentions at some point?
We are.
Yeah.
Okay. So my number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch.
Oh, yeah. Really? Number 4.
What?
Oh
They never give up. They're relentless. It should be called relentless.
It's only number 4 on his anticipated list. Just wait. It'll be number
Until
1.
it comes out, yeah.
It'll be number 1.
Don't worry.
All right,
See
Jay.
how it is.
All right, mine. I'm hoping for something a little closer to the earlier in their catalog, but High and Fire is supposed to release a record this year, so
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just came to Rich.
it's in the can. They spent last year making a Sleep record, which still isn't out, and then High and Fire is supposed to be finishing theirs up here
Dude,
anytime.
they just played here on Tuesday in DC, and I had a ticket, and I didn't go. But
Do you feel good or what? Or are you busy?
Busy
Or
listening to Clutch.
yeah, no.
Even they're busting your balls.
Sir.
I know, I love it. No, bring it on. I love it.
Well,
No.
you've probably seen them before, though, right?
No, I haven't. That is the one.
You've
thing-
never seen High on Fire?
No,
That is weird.
I've seen him a gazillion times. How's that possible? You haven't seen him and I have.
I
You saw
Well,
Sleep.
you know what it is. You know what it is.
here's the issue. is
Will
that
saw
I have
Sleep
so
one time
many-
and he saw Mike Pike's stomach.
I spend so many nights away
Yeah.
with all the Atlas shows.
Yeah.
That I had 3 shows this week, and so to go to a High on Fire show was like, and I tried to give the ticket away. No one would take it.
When you walk in
Didn't
the
ask
house, do
me.
your kids scream like it's a home invasion? Do your kids start screaming when you walk in the house? Like, who the fuck is this guy, Mom?
Anyway,
George is
so
next.
who's next?
Georgie.
I guess it is. All right, another cricket moment here, but Voivod.
No, that's not crickets, dude. No, I'm with you on that.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say Voivod?
Voivod.
Saxon.
Voivod.
George is unique in that pronunciation, I do believe. But
Yeah.
Voivod.
He's uniquely stupid.
fucking, dude, stand your ground.
Hey, stand
I
your
don't need
ground.
to stand my
Stephen.
ground. I'm fucking right.
No, you're wrong. But
No,
stand
you're
your ground.
wrong.
That's the Canadian
All right.
pronunciation. It's correct, eh?
All right, let's get some number 3.
There you
It's like,
go.
hey, I call him Iran Maden. And everyone else, all 5 million fans in the world are wrong.
I pronounce clutch. Bullshit.
Do you want to do Celtic Frost real quick? Sorry.
Celtic Frost?
There we go. The
Frost.
I'm telling you, that's how Tom pronounces it.
Celtic
Nah,
Frost.
screw you guys. If you're not from Boston, you don't get to call
alright.
it Celtic.
I can see these guys are chomping on their number 3.
Yep.
What do you
All
guys
right,
got?
back to you guys.
Okay, my number 3 is Obscura Diluvium.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people looking forward to that one.
And I know I just pissed everybody off by saying
What
that.
do
I'm
First.
very, very excited for that album. They just missed my list.
Yeah.
So
All right. That's
I didn't want to take someone else's entry, but that's
how
mine
we do it all the time.
for 3.
I'm gonna go with Cynic. They just put out a single, so I assume they've got an album coming out this year. I'm nervous about them without Sean Reiner. Get Good's production on the singles.
Wait. What
If
happened
you
to
see
Sean?
me, but it's new Cynic.
He's long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've been there for a while, have you?
yeah, but
No, he left 2 years ago. It was a couple of months ago that they announced that he's finally moving separate ways. But they've put out a single with a new drummer. Get Good is
It's
producing.
not bad.
It's not. I want to hear the whole album. I'm not gonna judge a Cynic album off of one
Yeah, I'm curious
song.
to hear what Nolly does with the production, but I don't know. I'm not sold so far on the first single, but
Oh, see,
Yeah, it wasn't
I'm
either.
opposite you guys. I actually like the single because it's way more aggressive than anything they've done in a long time. It just has clean vocals. That's the only difference.
You say aggressive or progressive?
Aggressive.
Okay.
But with
Because
John,
it-
there's always a 90% chance it was progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
So it was
90
a reasonable question, Will.
or 90% chance that Will thought it was progressive just because it thinks that's all I say.
We had an interesting debate
Wait, you
about
say- wait,
the single.
John,
recently.
I've
We
never
were
heard you
talking
say
about it.
aggressive before.
Go ahead.
My number 3 is the.
No. There was a debate about the single. I'm interested.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jaron and I went into a long debate about whether the single is good or not. What was our conclusion to that?
I haven't come to a conclusion. My tentative conclusion is I think the song's good. I think the production's a bit too modern for it to sound properly like Cynic to me. But I can kind of understand them wanting to distance themselves from the Reiner ears sonically. So it's an understandable decision.
Yeah, I think my whole thing was I'm not sure if Cynic really wants to be associated with the gent crowd, because that's what they would be doing if they have Nolly produce this record, which they are. I mean, he did the new Devin Townsend, and that sounds great, and that doesn't sound gent. So we'll just have to see what happens. So
Cool.
Fair enough.
All right, Matt.
Then
Oh, sorry. That's right. You didn't go yet.
my number 3 is the Tesseract. They have new stuff coming out. Apparently,
That's what I've
I
heard.
love Polaris. Polaris was a perfect record, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, John and I saw them when they were on tour with Gojira. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm jealous. That sounds like
Same.
an awesome show.
All right, now, Matt.
My number 3 is Panopticon, and I don't remember that title.
Did that just get added?
It's a little too long.
Or
Yeah,
you-
yes.
or
So,
be-
Matt,
No, actually, I had that one.
yeah, because you're from the region
is
and you
that-
know these things.
No, from Facebook.
Oh, I see.
is that album 1, 2, 3, or 4 that you're looking forward to the most?
Kind of the
3, I hear. Is
Three.
it
Three's going to be good. All right, John.
The guy that George and I were talking to with today in New Zealand is a band called Sojourner,
Nice.
and the album's called The Shadowed Road. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah,
the first album.
First song on that sounds really good.
Yeah, and they could have album cover art of the year ready for me. So
Yeah, it's pretty sweet looking.
yeah.
Will.
All right, my number 3, Behemoth.
Nice choice.
I didn't know they had new stuff from them.
Yep.
It's cool.
Jay.
Yep.
solid pick.
What I think would be fair to be called my clutch. Whenever Monster Magnet comes out with a record, I'm excited. They got a new one coming out next month.
That's right.
Monster Magnet, mindfucker.
Did you like the single?
Yeah, that fits in with what they do.
Mhm.
But their singles notoriously do not represent well what happens on what I think are records that are pretty good little hard rock journeys.
Sweet.
So I expect it to be good.
My number 3, Behemoth. All right. We're down to number 2. That's you guys.
All right. My number 2 pick is Andrew WK. You're Not Alone.
Wow, is that true?
What?
Yep, that is true. I am really looking forward to it. I can't
Good for
wait.
you, man.
I saw him
I love
DJ
it.
at Black Sabbath.
There's something weird about that guy, and I mean in a good way. I can't tell if he's a genius or like some idiot who just crawled out of a trailer park. And not
Same.
that there's anything wrong with trailer parks, but I like that.
Same.
It's
No,
enjoyable.
same.
I mean,
I don't know what his deal is, and I can't figure him out, but I have a lot of fun listening to him. So,
I love that he's still wearing the same T-shirt and jeans too, or at least same color.
yep.
Good for you, man. I'm not particularly a fan, but I've always had such an odd, out of the corner of my eye, like what's going on with that fucking guy?
I just think he's a fascinating person, and
I
I
like his.
I love the first 2 albums he had.
I like
He's also
his
like one-
self-help blog.
Yeah,
He'll also show up on CNN as a commentator every once in a while or something. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's weird,
Uh-huh.
like where
Yeah,
he's
definitely a character for sure.
like the Andy Kaufman of hard rock or
Yeah.
whatever it is that he does. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean I don't know if he's serious or not, but okay.
Does he have a cape?
No,
No,
If you know what I'm talking about
the
there.
professional wrestling thing, I assume.
not all heroes
Yes,
have capes.
Yes.
Not all heroes have capes. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next.
Next.
I'd have to go with the Drudk, I guess you pronounce
Drudka?
it. D-R-U-D.
No. It's pronounced Slugja.
No.
Sorry.
Well,
That was
no.
okay.
Sergey, I don't know how to say it.
D-R-U-D-K-H.
Oh, I
The
think
album's
that's
called They
exact-
Often See Dreams About the Spring. I like being sad. I'm sure that's going to be a really fabulous record.
Yeah, I expect it will be.
And I think you did say it right. The bass player in my band is from Ukraine. But I think it's more like, I mean, it's like punching somebody in the face, but you got the gist of it.
I don't know.
He's probably listening. He's listening right now, laughing at all
Yeah,
of us. So
Yelling at the monitor.
That sounds like what
Yeah.
they sound like. It just, yeah.
My number 2 would be the new Tool album. It's supposed to come out.
That's optimistic.
Yeah. That's vaporware.
I was
my
waiting
friend.
for honorable mentions there.
That's going to come out this year. Sure it is.
I wondered if somebody was going to say that. When George was saying they haven't had a record in 12 years, that's what I thought you were going to say. Not that I think you would.
I have hope.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Hope a lot.
I kind of gave up on them, to be honest with you, at this point.
It's not unreasonable.
It'll get here when it gets here. It'll be great when it gets here. I don't think
Its
they're
release
capable.
has gotten worse and worse.
I think I saw
I
something
didn't think
that
10,000 Days was that great.
I think I saw something that Maynard said he was going to take half as long on the lyrics as the rest of the guys took on the music.
He took that tweet down after only a few hours.
Oh.
It was up for like 3 hours. They got into, yeah.
Well, actually, funnily enough, Nurgle was just there at their practice space.
Yeah, I saw that.
I follow him on Facebook, yeah, and he posted a picture, and according to him, he heard the new record. You know,
No,
without
he posted an
vocals.
audio. He posted
did he?
some audio. Yeah, he
Oh, I didn't
posted
catch
some
that.
audio on his Instagram. I forget what website I caught that on, but yeah, that was going around.
Yeah, he posted some audio of him singing basically the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer, which is the lyrics of New Behemoth. So, are you saying he posted lyrics or whatever? Posted
Tool Behemoth
Audio
mashup.
Tool.
I believe he posted a video from the Tool rehearsal. It was a
Really?
short little clip.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out the connection there, and my guess is I know he knows Brent Hines, and Brent Hines is in a band with Danny Carey. I was just trying to figure out how did he get into that room, but I think
That album's pretty cool. I've been enjoying that.
Legend of the
I
Seagull
listened
Man.
to it.
Yeah, I've
Wait,
been
he-
enjoying that a lot.
He got in that room because he's fucking Nurgle and he's better than all those guys.
You know what? I stand
The-
fucking
anything
corrected,
we
Will. That's
fucking-
exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
No, you're
better
right,
than
dude.
every
I
single
was-
person we just mentioned in the last 10
And
minutes.
they're like,
I
Urkel,
forgot
what?
the
Who are
majesty.
you?
I forgot the majesty of heavy metal and all that it entails, and you're right. That motherfucker walked into that room.
Yeah, he walked in that room like, hey, fuck faces.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say, Will, that even though Tool's only put one out about the last 17 years, Danny Carey kind of stands on his own. He doesn't need to
Yeah.
be upstaged by anybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no.
He's considered one of the best
unbelievable
drummers
musician.
alive. So.
He is. Yeah, he's
Unbelievable
one of the greats.
musicians, but come on.
But no motivation whatsoever. Also,
Pretty sure
I didn't like
people won't
10,000
play
Days that
Danny
much.
Carey.
I'm not too excited
Yeah,
about it.
10,000 Days was the waste of
And,
time.
I don't even like Tool that
It was a
much. but I
preview of
love
how long
Danny.
it was going to be till the next album.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, well, the next one should be called fucking 12,000 Days or something. I don't know.
20,000.
Yeah.
All right, did we get all you boys over there?
Yep. We're on to Matt.
Matt?
My number 2 is Nurgle and Friends.
Also known as Behemoth.
Family
Is,
album.
is there a new Nurgle and Friends record coming out?
That is Country Project.
Yeah,
No, it's his children's album. He doesn't-
he is busy.
He was talking about doing a folk Americana album at one point.
It's out.
The Me and the Man.
Yeah, me and that man. Is
No,
that
that
what
man,
you're
yeah.
Yes, I missed that.
Sounds like a Lou Reed album.
talking about? Yeah, sort of a country like Daniel Lanois kind of
Kind of Nick
produced type deal.
Cavey.
Okay,
Yeah.
sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might check it out. Yeah, it's not bad.
I like it.
It's not, it is what you described. It's not a metal record by any strange sense, but
Hey, John.
Johnny.
Did not know that a song was released from this like a couple hours ago tonight, but good enough. It was on my list anyway. Barren Earth, A Complex of Cages.
I didn't know that was coming out. Who's singing on that?
Explain Barren Earth.
They're
So is it like what kind of genre, whatever?
oh, geez, death, doom, prog. They're kind of like old Amorphous from the mid '90s, late '90s period. That sound, because one of the guys was in Amorphous at that time. It's the singer from George. How do you say their name? Hamforth or whatever. The doom band that just released an album.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
He's the singer on the last album too.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, I remember they switched singers, and I was kind of like, meh, after they switched, so I didn't know who it was.
One of the guitarists from Crater is in there, Will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then they're obviously awesome.
Obviously.
We've talked about them before. You just didn't remember because it was a band that I mentioned.
You were like,
I had this conversation with George. Really.
Yeah.
Because apparently I don't listen to any metal at all.
George is
So
like, hey, do you like Slaghead? I'm like, do you not pay attention to anything I say?
Yeah, Will is my pod wife because I don't
no,
remember
that was
anything he says.
Not Slaghead.
Do you not pay attention to anything I say? Yes, I like Slaghead. I like them a lot.
You
Yay.
like them here, you like them there, you like them
there you
everywhere.
go.
Sorry, guys. I know you guys are like on the sidelines listening to this inner podcast.
Squabble.
Bitch fighting.
Yeah.
how about your number 2, Will? We can go with that.
Oh, my number 2, Judas
Yeah,
Priest.
give us something to make fun of, Will.
Judas Priest,
Oh, okay.
because I love Judas Priest.
Yeah, there's no way I can make fun of that, so I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
So, Jay.
No, I'm just it's at my number 2 just because
Dude, it's fucking Judas Priest.
we've all been fans from like the earliest days, so I'm always just absolutely curious of what they're gonna do next.
Mhm.
They're family, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, my number 2 is Sog. Has a new record coming out this year.
Nice.
Sog.
Sogja. You maybe remember I had a talk with Gage about them. I know George likes them too. I'm not sure who all knows them, but their late era records are great. They're not listened to.
I like the earlier ones better.
Yeah, I think people tend to side one way or the other. That's for sure. I like them all, but
All right.
number 2, George.
My number 2, one I'm surprised I haven't heard yet, Isan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Has it been officially announced?
I thought Gage said it was already in the can. Somebody.
that's right. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I haven't seen a date on that
That's
yet.
where all
No,
the
I
news
have a
goes.
date,
That's
but
the only reason why I
I'm
don't-
pretty sure it's listed as coming out this year, though.
Okay, that's why I didn't mention it on my list because it didn't have a date or anything or a month. So
Yeah.
Do we all have the same number 1?
No.
I don't know. You and
Just
I
you
might
guys.
have the same one.
no, I'm pretty sure we don't.
I know John
Possibly
doesn't.
I
Will and I might. We'll see.
What?
I doubt anyone in this room has the same one.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. Well, what is your number 1?
Yeah, let's test that theory.
That's my turn.
Yep.
Go ahead.
My number 1 is Dimmu Borgir Ionian.
Nice.
I was wondering if anybody would list that.
Huge fan, and I'm super stoked.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what that's going to sound like.
7 years is too long
Yeah.
to wait.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Better than 12.
That's true.
Oh.
Are you talking about corner, John?
25.
Oh, 25 then. I'm sorry, Jay. My math is a little off.
Keep them coming.
Crippled Black Phoenix.
Ah.
Horrific honorifics. I'm super excited for the new Crippled Black Phoenix album. That's definitely my number 1 of the year.
Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was coming out.
I didn't know we were allowed to do like remasters, so this actually changed what I was gonna do for number 1.
Well, give us both.
Well,
Let's get them both.
well, okay. So originally, it was gonna be the Swords' new album, but after hearing the single that they put out,
You wisely
recently,
changed your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's disappointing because
Yeah.
I loved Warp Riders and I loved Age of Winter.
Yeah.
I like
Those are good.
Country.
But-
Have you heard the
last one.
newest Sword
I
album?
actually
liked Low Country.
Well, it was High Country and Low
Country,
Country.
yeah.
I actually
I-
liked Low
I
Country
liked
more
it.
than I liked High Country. But replacing that is a remaster. It's August Burns Red is remastering Messengers, their second full-length album. Oh fuck! I like metalcore. Fuck you.
We're looking for a
Hey,
new
man,
drummer
no,
if anybody knows
Yeah, we're
anyone.
fine.
no, it's Messengers is like my favorite of their albums, and it actually got me like further into metal. So I think it's super exciting to hear that.
It's a gateway drug.
So what? So when you're alone on that island on metalcore, like, so what do you bring to that island? Do you bring food or do you bring metalcore?
Just metalcore. Yeah.
There you go. It's the food for the soul. Well, come on. You know, the best thing I can say about the new Sword record, and I'm not joking, is that it makes me more excited about the Sam Dunn documentary about ZZ Top.
They totally stole the ZZ Top Eliminator car. They totally stole the ZZ Top Eliminator car and put it on the cover of their new album.
I mean, you remember Sam Dunn's doing a documentary about them, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love ZZ Top. Dude, they're fucking great.
I saw Billy and Dusty up close once at the Preakness show here in Baltimore. My friends in Charm City Devils were playing, and so I got to go along and shoot some photos. And their trailer was next to ZZ Top's, and we're standing out front of their trailer, and Billy and Dusty come out, and I'm shooting pictures, and I've got my camera there, and I'm like, ZZ Top, like 5 feet away. I'm like, lift up my camera, and somebody's like, no pictures. I was like, "Dope!"
Coolest motherfuckers on the planet.
Felt like an ass, but yeah, they were so cool.
Not many bands that are just cooler than ZZ Top.
Nah,
Dude, I weirdly watched a live concert of theirs from like 2012 or 15 or something. It was great. I couldn't believe it. It was just something I saw on YouTube the other day, and I watched it. It was amazing. They still sound fucking awesome.
Yeah, they sounded good.
Yeah, they're coming to our area in a few months. I'm really excited for that.
I looked up right away to see if there were any tour dates in my area. There were not.
Now you know how we feel.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Matt.
Matt, yeah.
All right, my number one is Carcass.
Carcass. Love those guys.
Oh, dude, I had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
What? Again,
That's
I think
totally
they have an
off-limits.
album coming out, but I could be wrong, so don't get your hopes
No,
up.
it's
Matt.
That is not
Describe
even
it
close to
somehow.
knowledge
Like
that I had.
I'm lost.
what?
Please.
What?
Carcass.
Carcass.
Just no. Just oh.
It's just Iran.
Oh, man. I shit you not. I did not know that was in the works. Fucking cool. It was great. That's okay. We'll just put that on my honorable mentions.
All right.
God, I really hope they have an album coming out next year. Now that I say
No,
this.
I'm pretty sure they do. All right, John.
All right. Well, this one's for you. It's band's been around for a little while. They're Judas Paris with their album Firepower.
Why is that?
Shut the
Because
fuck
you want
up.
my mind to explode? Like I have no idea who that is.
All right. I'll let me do a little slower. Judas Priest.
Wait. I'm sorry.
No, you got it that time. No, I think you heard him right. I hope you did that time.
I don't know. Maybe I just
Wait, how did you say it the first time?
Judas Paris.
I think he kind of went French on you.
Oui, oui.
Judas Priest?
Judas Priest.
The new Judas Priest.
Well, it was like maybe half and just
Yeah,
Dude,
that is just.
look. I mean, I don't expect this album to be anything, but being a fan of them for 40 years, to me, this could be their last hurrah. Why wouldn't it be an important album to want to see and listen to and see them on tour? So
Hell yeah.
that's why they're playing them.
If it's the bill of anticipated, without question.
Yeah.
Not necessarily anticipated to be amazing, but
And
it's,
even if it's not a great album, I was still looking forward to it. So
Yeah. All right, Will.
Camus.
Camus.
And I'll tell you why. Because I was a latecomer to Chemist, and you guys all know that. And when I saw him at the Decibel Metal Beer Fest last year, it kind of like it finally clicked. Like, wow, these guys are just unfucking believable. And I'm just curious as to what they're gonna. The reason why Chemist is number one on my list this year is because I'm just curious what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more of I'm a latecomer to it, so I just want to like, what are they gonna do this year? Like,
What will those crazy
So-
boys do next?
when I went into this, I was basically looking at the Decibel magazine, like what is coming out this year? What's the most highly anticipated albums coming out this year? And so I was expecting to get a lot of, or hear you guys talk about a lot of albums. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one. But You haven't, so.
Oh, fuck you, man. You're like, oh, but you guys.
You guys have stayed
But
true.
apparently you guys don't know shit. You said all the predictable stuff I thought you'd say.
Well, what's yours, Jay?
Anyway.
Well, if I had known Nurgle and Friends had a record coming out, I would have chosen that, but I have to go with the Behemoth. So it was the Satanist was so fucking good, and Nurgle said some things in the public sphere of late about how enthused he is right now and how he's feeling it, and I know the record's written and they're in the process, so I super high hopes for that one, man.
Jay, did you see the video of him? I guess I don't know. It's not quite a lyric video, but it's him singing the lyrics. It's on YouTube or whatever. But it's basically the Lord's Prayer.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
But what was it? What's in the? Is it music to it or what? I'll look it up.
Sorry, are you guys fucking with me because I said this already, or what?
You did. Yeah, you did. But I mean, it was all mixed in with the tool.
It's all that clutch you've been listening to.
We love you, Will.
It's turning your brain to mush. So I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Behemoth. Not much more I could be more excited about this year. What about you, George?
Well, my number one, I can't believe nobody at all has said this yet, but Chemist. Will should be like, I'm happy.
Yeah, I would have thought Will would have thought of that one.
No, man, Chemist for sure. I have to echo what Will said in that I'm really curious as to what they're gonna do. I mean, it's gonna be Doom, I'm sure. But what really kind of made me wonder was that split they did with Spirit Adrift. Now, obviously those were covers of like old Americana songs, but it was just so cool. I'm like, well, are we going to get more of the same, which would be fine, or is it going to go a little different? I don't know. We'll have to see. So that's definitely highly anticipated. All right. How about some honorable mentions? Anybody have honorable mentions?
Yeah.
And these you can just rattle off a list of them if you have them.
Most of mine have come up already. Demi Borgir, Obscura, Yob, the new Pig Destroyer, Tool if it actually happens, Black Tusk. I'm excited for the new Black Tusk.
Black Tusk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, most of my stuff got said already.
Okay. Steven?
No, not really.
Okay.
We all have like,
Similar
a list that
taste.
we made together of stuff that we like, and I don't know. We share a lot of the same things, but we try to stay unique with what we picked.
Cool.
But I like all the same stuff that they picked. I like a lot of the stuff you guys picked too. I didn't know that Behemoth was coming out with something. That's really exciting.
Yeah, I missed that somehow. And the Chemist.
Yeah. All right, Matt. You got any?
JP, Exodus, Memoriam.
I forgot about the Exodus.
And I always feel like I pronounce this band's name wrong. I think it's Rivers of Nile.
Yeah.
Rivers of Nile.
Nile, yeah.
Something like that.
That's what we
I think
do.
theirs comes out next month.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Really looking forward to that.
Cool.
That's it for me.
John?
Yeah, so we were mentioning Chemist and Eson, I guess. I'll throw that in there.
guess.
But also, those guys. King Crow, which I'm guessing I'm the only one who will mention that. And I'm not as down on this potential album coming out, but I am reserving my opinion on it. And that's the new Primordial.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I thought they would be mixed. I think I thought if anybody said it, they would have caution behind it. So we'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll see.
I
I'm
didn't
not
care for
jumping
the
any guns yet.
new song, but I'm still cautiously optimistic.
I didn't either, and that's why I'm reserving judgment. So,
Will?
My honorable mentions: Pig Destroyer, horrendous.
I was waiting for that one.
God damn it. That's another one I fucking didn't realize.
Napalm Death, and this band, Carcass.
Carcass?
Got it. That's it. You're right on the money there.
Carcass.
Yeah, a lot of people like them.
Yeah, or Carcass.
Well done, sir.
Caracas.
La
Caracas.
Cucaracha.
La Cucaracha, the capital of Venezuela coming on.
All right, mine. These are the two that it was hardest to leave off my list, were the Pig Destroyer and Judas Priest. Very excited about both of those records. And then two of all the things that were mentioned here, I am maddest to know I didn't know about the Carcass and Horrendous, so they're both on my honorable mentions now.
Do you not get Decibel Magazine, Jay?
I actually don't, to be perfectly frank. But I didn't. I mean, were you the one who just said Horrendous?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was there an article about it, or was it just like a big list of records?
No, it's in Decibel.
Okay, yeah, that fucking last record was so great, man. They were great at Death Fest too. Like that turned me on to them more than their record did, and then I got into the record.
What turns you on more? George?
Horrendous and that thing you just did. No, do that thing again. There you go. I'm recording that.
Good on you.
George.
Most of mine have been said. Napalm Death, Yob, Horrendous, Pig Destroyer, Carcass, and two that I don't think I've heard, Hate Eternal and Skeleton Witch.
Oh, that's right. Boy, that Skeleton Witch EP was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the last one was like kind of a step up for them.
Yeah, dude from Wolfhammer on vocals now.
To see where they're going.
What was that?
Yeah, well, they got that new singer.
Yeah, from Wolfhammer.
So you guys like them though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This.
Yeah.
What's up?
I think I know nothing's announced, but I know that they've been demoing, and I think New Vector's pretty probable this year.
Really?
I definitely dropped it as an honorable mention.
How can
Oh,
I?
yeah,
Whole new band?
So they've been demoing material. I think it's not unreasonable to expect that we'll be getting that at some point this
Yeah, he
year.
said he has a new band and they're working on stuff.
Wow.
So
That's a surprise.
I'm sure it'll be really
Yep.
long.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah. Well, that'd be cool.
Interesting.
All right.
Honestly, I thought they were probably done. I thought they were probably done for good. I thought everybody
Guys,
probably
got a
done.
lineup. They've been demoing new material. So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's hope that happens
yeah, they've been
Oh, yeah.
talking a lot of stuff on the internet. So
on the interwebs.
yeah.
All right, we're in the home stretch now. And this is What Are We Listening To? If you guys have a list of things you've just been listening to lately that you want to mention, now's the time.
Um,
Let's see, I know I've been listening to that Harikari for the Sky.
Mhm.
I've been listening to
see.
Leprous pretty much. Leprous and
Yeah.
like a lot of more upbeat poppy side of stuff like Polyphia or Polyphilia or whatever it's
I've
called.
been listening to a lot of Cyndi
Cool.
Lauper.
Nice.
Um,
I like Cyndi Lauper.
I've been listening to
oh yeah.
Girls just want
I've
to
been
have
listening
fun.
to
I mean,
that
come
I've been listening to that Beck album Morning Phase
on. Huh.
a lot.
Good.
It's really good. I love that. And then Casualties of Cool, Devin Townsend album. I've been on like a really weird like let's see how much reverb we can put on our pop music kick, and it's been really fun. So
Awesome.
Cool.
Sweetness.
yep.
Matt,
I don't listen to a whole lot of metal these days, unfortunately.
sometimes you can just don't.
Yeah,
That's true.
it comes and goes. But
Yeah, no, we all have wide and varied things.
Things.
yeah.
Tastes. They're called tastes.
Some people have a way with words. Other
Oy, oy,
people,
oy, oy, oy.
I don't know, not have way. I guess. Johnny, or did we hit? Did we hit all you guys?
It's Matt now.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I keep forgetting. He's such a small circle up there.
Yeah. Right after the year-end episode, I know we talked about what we're going to listen to after we put all the time into making our lists,
Mhm.
and I wanted to revisit Death a little bit. And honestly, I just got sucked in, and I have not been able to get out of it. Basically, just Death albums on repeat. The
That'll
band,
happen.
not the
Yeah.
genre. I also got around to reading Choosing Death, and I just remember as I was reading it thinking I should really be writing down all these albums
Mhm.
that they're talking about in the book. And then one day as I flipped to the back, I was like, of course, we're metalheads. We make lists. And there's lists of all all the albums that they talk about by year. So I made playlists either for each year or for groups of years based on how many albums were in each one. I went through the late 80s and 90s, and I've been spinning that a lot. As far as newer stuff, I like the new Hooded Menace. I found a band called Arcona, their new album I like.
That's good.
Another band called Centuries, Clam Fight, and then obviously a lot of the Atlas Moth the last few days.
Cool. John?
So same with me. Atlas Moth got a good listen to today. I mentioned the Sojourner, the one song that came from that, and Barren Earth, the new song. Still spinning the Mike LaPon Silent Assassins album a lot. Tribulation, Jay would be happy to hear that. The Harakiri for the Sky. And then I kind of got tired of new stuff and started digging back to some albums I haven't listened to in a while. So I pulled out The Mantle by Agalloch. Always like to give that a spin every so often. And then, no, I'm not going to do a list of what are the 40th anniversary albums for this year coming up. However, tomorrow is the 40th anniversary for two albums, which are mammoth albums in terms of their place in history. The one I spun both these today again, and love both of them so much. Van Halen's first album came out 40 years ago tomorrow, which will be February 10th for anyone who's listening. And I know Jay agrees with me on this one. Without question, Priest's best album, in my opinion, Stained
Here it
Class.
comes. Oh, wow, that came out the same year as the first Van Halen.
Yes. So,
That doesn't match up in my memory correctly, but that's nevertheless
yeah.
super, definitely my fave.
Yeah, me too.
You'll be happy to know, John, I got a copy of a reissue that came out recently, at least I found in the record store, and it's Killing Machine. So now I have a Hellbent for Leather and a Killing Machine.
And a Killing Machine.
Yeah, I have one of each.
So just quick question, Jay. On your Killing Machine, is it short one song? Because on the Killing Machine, Green Man Unleashed not included.
Yeah, it's not on there. It's the reissue. They did it just like it was, so there's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Will?
I've been listening to because on Super Bowl Sunday, the Trouble of the Skull played at Atlas, so they gave me a free vinyl, so I've been spinning the vinyl quite a bit on the Skull. King Snake just played last night at Atlas. I got their album, playing that a lot. There's the Holly Hunt Slowmatic 7-inch split. And I love the Slowmatic, so when I saw they had a 7-inch split, I picked that up. Tribulation, I've been listening to that. Still not sure what I think about it. We'll see.
Did you like the last one?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't hate them. It just sort of meh. It's not. Yeah, it's not my musical genre, but I'm trying to love the new one. It got a perfect 10 on and Decibel's album ranking, but I'm just trying to. I'm working my way through it, kind of thing. God bless our dear leader. He put Ilsa Corp Fortress in the box, so I've been listening to that. Local DC. Ilsa's a local DC band, and then Genocide Pack is obviously to me a local DC band. They have the new album Order of Torment. They've played Atlas numerous times. Such just a three-piece, great bunch of dudes. They're now they are signed to Relapse. So
nice.
Genocide Pact is signed to Relapse now. So they're kind of blowing up. So hopefully they do not forget where they came from, which is Atlas.
Atlas.
They came from Atlas. No, they're just good dudes. And then they played their CD release party was at the Rock and Roll Hotel, and they played with Mammoth Grinder. So I've been listening to a lot of Mammoth Grinder and their album Cosmic Crypt that just came out. And then to the joy of everyone on this podcast, I've been listening to a lot of the Cormorant Diaspora, and then the Pestilence Hadion.
Nice. All right.
I've had the cormorant. I swim. When I swim, I have this iPod you can listen to underwater, and the cormorant is on there right now, and a bunch of other stuff. And I have it. It's on shuffle because it's just a little shuffle. And every time a cormorant song, because it's like almost all death stuff I have in there. And every time a cormorant song, it stands out like a sore thumb, dude. It's just that much better than everything else that's in that playlist right now.
So would you play
weird.
like?
Go ahead, Joe.
I was gonna say, Jay, you play like 2 songs then when you swim from Cormorant.
Honestly, dude, I swear to God, I
swim
did.
for 15
I
minutes.
listened to the final track from Diaspora came on today,
I love
and
that song.
I swim for an hour, dude, and it was like a big chunk of my swim was that song. All right, I've been listening to
Somebody at work was asking me about Cormorant, and I was like, "Yeah, check them out. I like them."
That's great. Diaspora's fucking awesome, dude. And John invited me once too.
Georgie.
I have been listening to Tribulation Down Below, but I've also pulled the Night Children of the Night, rather, back into my rotation. I listened to the Hooded Menace a bunch this week. Probably that would have to be my album of the month for this month, depending on what else happens this month. The Pestilence I've been listening to on and off. I still am spinning the Morbid Angel. There's a couple songs in there I really like, but a lot of it's kind of samey. Slaghead, you guys are also on my swim pod right now, so I'm listening to you a lot. And and Cormorant is on there, and I am stuck in a Temple of the Void guilt place because I did not put them on my list this year, and I'm fucking loving both of the Lords of Death. And I went looking for them online, but you can't find them anywhere right now, dude. They're like super expensive if you see them. That's it.
All right. As I am notorious for, I have a long list, so I'm going to try and...
Son of a...
I'm going to try and keep it quick. The Agramonia album, Awaken, Apathy Noir, Black Soil, they're a Swedish progressive death doom band. Apophis, Devoratis, tech death from the Netherlands. Astrakhan, I don't know. I don't understand. I feel like there should be punctuation in this album title. Without new growth, process is bloodshed.
You're still on the letter A, by the way.
Yeah. Anyway, I got this next one from Gage last episode. Bestia Arcana Holocauston. It's a Black Death band from Colorado. Black Wizard Living Oblivion, Vancouver Stoner Doom band. Blood Moon Super Void Trinity. One of our listeners on Facebook told me about this, and it is good. It's a Black Doom band from California. I just heard this one. It came out today. I didn't realize they had a new album. Crescent. They're an Egyptian black and death metal band. Take that, Niall. Their new album, The Order of Amenti. I highly recommend that.
I assume they're actually, from Egypt. Or...
They're from Egypt, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So,
They're really from the
George,
Nile.
how did you get it? Because you cannot send PayPal to Egypt. So how did you
No,
get it?
it's... I think I streamed it on...
You're off the clock right now.
No,
Will.
I think I streamed it on Bandcamp. I think you can stream it on there.
Yeah.
Where are...
Sorry, Jay. What'd you say,
Will-
Jay?
I said you're off the clock, buddy. Let it go.
No.
tracking
You
terrorists right
can't.
now.
No, that...
No.
No,
I remember
that would-
because I remember Crescent from
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
ago, and I tried to buy their music, and like, no, you can't send PayPal to Egypt.
Yeah, no, that they were
All
featured
blah,
on
blah,
an
blah,
early
blah, 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 blah.
they were featured on an early episode of the podcast when their last album came out, and that was the case. I even came across that email the other day.
Yeah.
Back then, because Egypt is, in the Middle East, PayPal would not take money from there, and so I wrote to the band and was like, "Hey, man, I want to get the album, but it's on Bandcamp, but there's no buy button," and they just sent me the album. So, but now you can get it.
That's really
I think it's because I think it's through a label. So anyway, it's good. Check it out. Next, we've got Gygax, which if anybody is nerdy enough to know who Gary Gygax was,
great.
he was one of the co-creators of Dungeons & Dragons, and this band is named for him. And their terribly clever second album, Second Edition, which is based on second edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
We actually have a band campaign going on.
Yep.
And I dig it. It's sort of D&D based hard rock. I think they have a song. I read they have a song about a mind flayer. It's like a love song from the standpoint, the viewpoint of a mind flayer.
Very nice. Very nice.
The next up, it's not a new album or even a new band. The band is called Hollenthon, and they were from the 90s, sort of a Austrian symphonic death band. And they had an EP and an album that I somehow missed in the 2000s. Opus Magnum was the album, and Tyrants and Wraiths was the EP. If you liked like Flesh God Apocalypse type stuff, these guys have been doing it for a very long time.
What was the name of the band?
Hollenthon.
Thong?
Hollenthon. Hollenthon. Check it out.
I'm definitely gonna check that out. Yeah, that sounds right up my alley.
Then there's another sort of interesting band called Huntsman. The album's called American Scrap. They're from Chicago, and it's Americana metal. So it's kind of folky in an almost a panopticon-ish sort of way, mixed in with some... It's not terribly heavy, but it's definitely heavier than the Americana parts would lead you to believe.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
You're on H.
Now I'm on L now. I'm
eighth letter of the
skipping up to L now, buddy.
You're the eighth letter of the alphabet.
He went by J.
26. So, hey, Slaghead guys, if you guys want to like check out, like you want to go,
We're getting there.
like get something to eat. Yeah.
Next up is Last Legion. Their album Muspelheim. They're Viking metal from New York City, if that makes any sense. Another one, I don't know how to say this one. Malum, Malum, Night of the Luciferian Light. It's a second album of Finnish black metal. It's kind of classic atmospheric black metal kind of stuff. The new Michael Schenker Fest. I guess he ran out of band and project titles. Resurrection. We got the promo for that. If you like Michael Schenker, yeah, you might like it.
It's got all of his old. It's got all, not all of them, but most of his previous lead singers on it. So that's the fest part. It's got like
okay.
four
It's kind of like Nurgle and Friends.
Gotcha. All right.
But without the Muppets.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Nidevind. Their album Tetramental 1, Seas of Oblivion. It's French pagan metal. Then we've got Owlmaker. We just got the promo for their debut EP called Paths of the Slain. It's a side project from one of the guys from Vestal Claret. It's kind of metal, kind of hard rock. It sounded good. I haven't given it a complete listen yet, but I've liked what I've heard. This next one is Rumahoy, The Triumph of Piracy. It's a first album from a pirate metal band from Scotland.
Yarr!
I feel like I need to cover one of my eyes.
Ahoy there,
Also
matey!
I see.
Yes.
Did you steal that record, by the way, George? That would be appropriate.
Yes. No, I got a promo for it. Final one, Witch Crier, Cry Witch, Austin, female-fronted doom metal.
They say they went so far out from their name to find the title of that record, didn't they? All right, I have a trivia. I have a small trivia for everybody present, and that is that I have this music box here, and it plays a familiar song that all of you should know, but it's kind of hard to guess just because it's a music box. But let's see who can get it, and it might be obvious, but it's
Hello,
not.
Dolly.
No, but it is a show tune, John. It's not a show tune. Here we go.
God, is that Stairway to
I'm
Heaven?
assuming that someone
Stairway to
made a
Heaven,
music box. That
It's Stairway to Heaven.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say some fucking bullshit Metallica thing.
Well, I was thinking like Enter Sandman or something. It was going to be something like that.
Yeah, exactly. A bullshit Metallica
Yeah,
thing.
whatever.
The worst.
Will's
song
like,
ever.
what didn't you understand?
Yeah, like what bullshit Metallica thing did you not understand about Enter Sandman being a bullshit Metallica thing?
We're coming to the end of our journey.
Yes,
But this seems like an appropriate time to do two things. One is, I think, thank the Slaghead guys for sticking around, but also really, I would like to inspire people who are listening to the pod to go over and check out their Bandcamp page and the numerous other places they have it available. Really, really dig their record. So, guys, is there? You mentioned it before, but you said where you were. You're everywhere. It sounds like. Just name some of the platforms.
We're on iTunes, Bandcamp, Spotify, Amazon, all that fun stuff.
Apple Music.
YouTube. YouTube. We have a music video for our song Children of Decay, and the album is called Thanatonaut, and we are Slaghead from Hampton, Virginia.
And thanks so much for having us.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's our pleasure, dude.
Right.
I promise you, if you post those fucking T-shirts, I'll buy one, but you're gonna have to post them. Is one of them
we are
the album cover?
Yeah, one of them is a reimagining of the album cover.
Yeah, I'll be watching. I assume there'll be a link from the Bandcamp page.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, it was nice you guys come spend some time with us.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
All right, and before we go, make sure to check us out on SoundCloud, on Facebook, Twitter. I am Disciple OV Metal.
I'm at Catatonic J.
I am at Brew Metal Will.
I am White Cluster 69.
69.
That's it. You know what? Always say it like that. 69. That big exhale at the end was wicked.
Because
Nicely
everyone's
done,
going to
sir.
say 68. Really?
Yeah, how many more? There was 68 guys before you that wanted White Cluster. Go figure.
And who's number 7? Who's pissed?
And Matt.
I am the Dad of Northern Darkness.
Which, by the way, is the greatest handle ever.
It is.
That's a pretty good.
Thank you very much. It came to me in a blackout.
We're also on Instagram, Stitcher. You can find us at wearemetalheads.com or metalheadspodcast.com. And always check us out on Bandcamp, see what we're listening to. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.